There we go. Now you can hear us. Good evening. Thank you. Good evening, Paul. Good evening, Alistair. Jamie, thank you for the sub. Library, thank you for the sub. We got it. I was just thinking I don't use my Stream Deck anymore. I don't use it. I'm wearing some tracksuit pants I got from Lidl for $8.99. They're a little bit too big, but I'm just going to wear them around the house and in bed. So, that's what's going to happen. $8.99. They're a bit big around the waist. A little bit loosey-goosey, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Catherine should be here soon. Let me close this. This is not anything to do with us today. So, yeah, welcome to the show. A free show. Michael, Quiet, Zermut, Gingerbread Mark, Visionary, Mick. So lovely to see you. I've not even brought up the numbers of how many people are watching. I don't care. I don't care. Oh, it just says I've gone live on my phone. Well, that's useful to know. So we'll do a show. I don't know where Catherine is. She will be here very, very soon. I'm sure of it. It's nice doing a free show on the Twitch channel. I got to say, Oodie! It's going to be an Oodie special. Thank you to Oodie. Is it Oodie or Oodie? Because it's like hoodie. So it should be Oodie. I will be wearing my Oodie a little bit later on. I ordered the wrong one. John, thank you for the sub. But Oodie have sponsored. Well, they're sponsored. They've given us a couple of free Oodies, and they've given us a great code where you can get £35, $35, and I think €35 off as well. Thank you, Mark, for the sub. Thank you, Cozy Bug. Thank you, Gatford. Thank you, Andrea, for the sub. It's going to be a fun show tonight. So doing a free show tonight. I've got a little bit of a dicky throat. I do apologise. Free show tonight. Thank you, Paul. And a free show tomorrow night at 7. This is to plug and advertise our Patreon, where we do 2 shows a week. Joe has just subbed. Thank you very much indeed. That's my sister, Glitter Kitty. Treat her with respect. So we're doing a show tonight for free, 7, and a show tomorrow night for free at 7 to advertise and hopefully temptate. Katya's in the house. To temptate you guys that aren't signed up to Patreon to sign up already. Alistair, I know. Well, here's the thing, Alistair. I hadn't heard of Oodies until you told me about them. So thank you for that. And then thank you, I think it was Jimbo, who said, oh, you might be able to get some as a streamer. You might be able to get a partnership with them. So thank you, Jimbo. We got 2 Oodies. We will be wearing them later on. Oh, and here comes... everybody. Here come everybody! Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Crawling. You've grown... I know you're tiny because you're down there, but you look taller. You've grown taller. Have you had a little growth spurt? Yeah. She has, hasn't she? I don't think it's a little one. I think it's a long one.
This outfit as well.
Stella, look how tall you are compared to your mum, Stella. Oh, I like that. She's dressing like you.
I know. Poor kid.
Thank you, basically, Ben, for the sub. Okay.
Get it.
Yeah! There's one. There's the other. And here's trouble. Where's your hoodie?
On the stairs.
Okay, you wear yours. I'm going to tell the story behind mine in a minute. Do you guys want the TV and the YouTube turned on?
I have nowhere to plug my charger.
There's a plug down to the left of that sofa. Does that work? You don't have an in? You mean you haven't got the plug? Do you need the telly turned on? There's crisps and stuff in that middle drawer. If you need anything, just come and help get us. Thank you. She likes my hoodie.
Yeah, she's an 11-year-old girl.
How are we pronouncing it? Oodie?
I would say Oodie, but... Oh, I had an altercation yesterday and it was screamed at me.
Go on.
So I went to pick up Biggin.
Thank you, Roger, for the sub.
And I went to the wrong place. And I realised my mistake. I went wearing this, thinking...
Oh, you dickhead, you went out in it?
Yeah. I was going to wait for her in the car with the hood down and see if make her laugh, right?
Okay.
Was the aim. So I was
like
doing that.
A killer would?
Yes. But then I realised I was in the wrong place. So, it's kind of like hiding and no one coming. So I turned the car around and I was pulling out and all the kids are coming out of school.
Yay.
and there was some kids crossing the road. And I came up to the junction, and there was a space behind me, like a dipped curve, where most of the kids were walking. And then one kid decided they were going to walk in front of the car as I'm looking to get out of this junction, right?
Yeah.
And she walked with her friends just as I'm rolling forward. And she went, I had my windows open. Are you stupid? Are you dumb? You know,
Who said that? Your
the
daughter?
kid.
Oh, the kid.
The kid.
St. lovely to see you.
That's the standard voice of those school kids at the moment. Are you stupid? Are you dumb?
How old is she?
A kid.
Did you tell her to F off?
Yes. So I went, no, I'm not, but my window's open, so I'd watch what you say. Like this.
Yeah.
She got across the road, felt brave next to her friend and probably a bit embarrassed, and went, and you can go F yourself and you effing Oodie. At which point I laughed really, really loud.
It's an Oodie, okay.
And I'm not proud of this.
Okay.
I flicked her the V's. But she had her back to me,
What,
so
12, 13?
I reckon about 14.
Wow, okay, these are fine.
But
I
also-
would have done the finger, that means more to these kids.
But I was laughing and giving her that.
But
and then I thought, Catherine, you're 45.
But can you give us the pronunciation that she shouted at you?
Well, it started with an F, so tricky.
Okay.
Effing Oodie. Oodie.
Oodie, like hoodie. Okay, that
But
makes
she
sense.
pronounced things, a lot of things wrong. So
So-
I wouldn't go by her.
Tonight's show, guys,
Why is this trapped?
is not sponsored by Oodie, but we're doing this. Thank you, Coda, for the sub. With thanks to Oodie, we're looking at ways to keep warm and to help you keep warm. So we got some Oodies. I know a lot of streamers. Ian's doing 1,000-word assignment.
Basically, all the cool guys wear these.
Yeah, so a lot of streamers are doing this. And thank you to Alistair, who made me aware of. He told us about these.
Yep.
Jimbo, I think, said that we might get a partnership. Now, Catherine's gone for the grey, right?
Yeah, because I'm a sophisticated woman.
And I went for the navy blue. But somewhere along the line, I didn't go for the navy blue.
No, what
Shall I
did you get
mine?
instead? What you're thinking is, oh, maybe you went for something a little bit, maybe you went for the grey as well, a bit boring. No, he didn't. He really didn't. He went for something that, it's really nice, this. And look, it's got a pocket in here for your sweets. He's a baby, he's a baby, he's a baby.
I got the wrong one. Of course, as everyone has said, no, you
you
didn't. Now, it took some getting used to, and I very nearly said, "Oh, Kath, they've sent you the wrong one," because I went for the grey as well, and they've sent you this.
I would have worn it.
But love it. Little review. We're not going to go on about it all night, but we'll wear it for some of it, although I'm actually really hot. If someone could do exclamation mark Oodie, right? You know, if these were shit, we would tell you they were shit,
Yeah.
right? You know that. They're not. They're great. First of all, they're massive.
Gingerbeard Mark says, you outside of school and yours is a different vibe.
There's a through pocket. I get it, paedophile. There's a through pocket.
Paul Loves Retro has managed to work out. He said, is that a rabbit stroking a tortoise?
Yeah,
well,
where is it? Where's
it
the
looks like
sex
it's
one?
troubling the tortoise.
There is a sex one there. Yeah.
And also wielding a carrot.
Should be careful because Oodie are going to watch this, so let's not any more vulgarities. But really, really soft on the outside, really soft on the inside.
Yeah.
I would, it gets hot.
And I tell you something else, right? Years ago, do you remember those blankets that came out with arms in?
Yes, I do.
Really, really super warm, but whenever you walked, you go zzz, zzz, zzz,
Yeah.
zzz. And if you had them on in the dark, people would be able to see the outline of you. No such thing here.
Soft, thick. Now, we're not going to go on about it all night, and we will take this off at some point because it's really hot. But thank you to Oodie for sending us these for free. But if they were crap, we would tell you, and we wouldn't do the promotion. We can get you £35, $35, or €35 off by using the code TLNA. Now, there's a couple of things. Some of the stuff on there has already got an autumn code. You'd have to get rid of the autumn code. This would save you more money.
Yeah.
I think if you buy like 1 or 2 or 3, you save more money. I'm not 100% sure, but that's what it looked like the other day. So you have to take off the autumn code. I think you can use that code with things that are on sale. So double bubble.
Have a little experiment.
And if you're going to try buying a couple and putting the code in, I think you save more money.
They also do like a twin pack. So, like me, I'm going to have to buy two more for those two if I'm ever going to see this again.
By using the code, aren't your legs open though to the cold? I wear trousers.
No, but look,
they
but
cover
also
yours
it's
because
really
you're so.
it's down past my knees. Let's see if I can show you. If I can stand a bit further back.
Here we go. Stand like that.
I mean, I'm a regular sized woman. I mean,
Let me come and I'll show you mine. There we go. Let's look at us. We're like models. There we go. But I bought these track pants, £8.99 in Lidl, Aldi.
middle aisle.
Middle aisle. They're a bit. I got XL and they're actually a little bit too big, but they're £8.99. I'm only going to wear them in bed and around the house like PJs. Bargain. Anyway, we're not talking about that. So £35, $35, and I think €35 off if you use the code TLNA. No, thank you, Ian. That's fine.
We look like Kevin and Perry.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Patterson.
They're flipping brilliant, right? And if you want, they're quite expensive on the website, but if you use this code, it makes it cheaper. And I'm constantly looking at ways of not turning the heating on.
Yes, and this is one.
I thought I'd have to wear the heated thing underneath it, but that would kill you.
Yeah.
So thoroughly recommend it. Thank you, Alistair, for making us aware. Thank you, Jimbo, for letting us know that we might be able to get a deal. It's absolutely brilliant. I love it. I will take this off at some point because I'm bloody hot now. And they're all one size. I don't
Put your hand in my pocket.
No, I'm not putting your hand in there.
Put your hand in my pocket. You'll find something good in there.
I can't find your hole. What have you got? What have you got? What is it?
Sweets.
Oh, shit sweets.
No, gourmet sweeties.
They're too bitter.
I like them.
They do loads of different ones.
Yeah, you can get them with avocados on. You can get them with dogs. You can get them.
Hentai.
No, they don't.
So.
I mean, what's happening here?
I love this one so. I was so disappointed when I opened it. I was so disappointed when I opened it, but then I thought, oh, this is the coolest thing. They do them for kids. I don't know how big the kids ones are. I suspect they'd be too small for our big uns, but probably fit the little uns. But I might just get an adult one for all of them, so they can be like a tent for the tiny ones. The tiny ones.
Tiny ones are not that much smaller than me.
So, James says, I've just tuned in. I must have missed the memo about Gregorian chanting nights. Yeah. Exclamation mark Oodie. If you want to get the discount code, it's TLNA. I believe there's some of you may then be asked, oh, where did you hear about us from? If you mention Ian Lee, that would be really, really helpful because that was the point of contact. I heard about it with Ian Lee or the Late Night Alternative.
Yes.
TLNA. So yeah, you can get an £89 unicorn Oodie for £54 with our code. That's great, right? So thank you.
All I'm saying is Christmas is coming.
I'm enjoying becoming a bit of an influencer. I've got some nice free stuff recently and I'm having the time of my goddamn life. So thank you, Oodie, for this. And if you want to find out any more, exclamation mark Oodie throughout the whole thing, and it's there. Right, on with the show. We'll talk a little bit about Patreon later on.
Yeah.
But I think we've done enough selling for now.
It's time for entertaining
It's time for funs.
And pleasures.
Let's have some fun. How's the garden lights? I haven't put the garden lights out because they're solar panelled and it's nighttime. No, it's winter time. There's no...
I think it still works.
I thought Oodie said Christmas dogging done, but he said Christmas shopping done. I can't see very well today. Christmas shopping done, 3 daughters. You've done it already? The boys have accepted it's going to be a smaller Christmas this year, partly because of the mortgages shot up, but also because I have booked the tickets to Japan. I bit the bullet. I booked the tickets for Japan. I've been saving, and every spare penny has gone into this Japan account, and I've been selling stuff. I sold like a load of Monkeys stuff, Rare Monkeys guitar, another guitar, and a Rickenbacker bass, and sold all this stuff. And literally every penny that I've made a profit has gone in there. And I booked the flights this week.
Yeah.
Flying Polish Airlines because it was the cheapest. And we get to stop off in Poland for an hour and a half. 2 weeks. we saw Greg Turkington Wednesday, Neil Hamburger, and he's going to Japan in April. He recommended a really cool hotel. Villa, thank you for the sub.
Gatford's been shopping, well done.
And the boys are thrilled. So it's looking like, what I'm going to do is I'm going to write down a list of everything we want to do. Super Mario World is one, Pokemon World, of which there are 2. It's looking like something like 6 nights in Tokyo, 2 nights in Kyoto, but I think we're going to stay in like a really old, the old-fashioned Japanese hotels where you sleep on a tatami bed. An onsen, that was the word. I couldn't think of the word. Marizzle, thank you for the sub. Stay there for 2 nights, and then about 5 nights in Kyoto, then back to Tokyo for 2 nights. Yes, sir!
I'm very envious.
I am so excited. I haven't been to Japan for years. I love it. I've been 3 times. And it's my favourite place in the world. I'm going to dig out my old Japanese textbooks and learn a bit of the basics again, because I can't really remember much of it. I am thrilled. And do you know what? It's been really, shit couple of years. I'm talking about myself here, and here's what I'm not going to do anymore.
Go on.
Is, when we're saying, lockdown was actually okay for us, but I have to say, got a nice house in the garden. I'm not going to say that stuff anymore. I was going to say, it's been a tough couple of years. And I was going to then say, but I know it's been a tough couple of years for everyone, but I don't need to say that.
I think it's
all I can talk about is my experience.
But I think that it's not taken away from anyone else's by saying you had a tough couple of years.
I think there are some people that, I make up there are some people that would be, oh yeah, fucking look at you, you've been on the fucking gym, must be loaded.
But they're never going to be satisfied whatever you say, so
yeah,
balls to them.
So it's been a tough couple of years for me. So having something wonderful, particularly I've been abroad for years, having something like that in the diary is thrilling. Just booking those tickets, and I got really depressed after booking them because it was a lot of money.
But that's what that money was for.
Exactly, and I sank thinking, oh shit, you spent a load of money, you haven't really got much money. But that money has been in a separate account. I've ring-fenced it, and that's what that money was for. Yeah. And I'm so thrilled. Got that in the diary, summer holidays. You don't need at the moment. You don't need to do a COVID test to get there. You can just rock up. Who knows what will happen? It's 9, 10 months away, so everything could change. But it's in the diary.
Here's the thing. It's grim at the moment, especially in the UK and I think around the world. It is grim. There are reasons to be miserable, and there are reasons to feel like, oh God, we're going to be living on the bones of our backsides for the next however many years. But in order to get through this, I really think you've got to build in little things to look forward to,
yes.
Right? And it needn't cost a lot of money. It might be, I'm going to go and see a friend. We might not buy anything. We might not even have a coffee. I might have a cup of tea at their house or whatever. We might just go for a walk.
Permission to scare your daughter?
Yes, of course, go. But you've got to build something in.
Yeah!
There we go. To look forward to.
Did that work or not? You don't think so?
I think their nerves are already frazzled, to be honest. So.
What are you after? Can I help you?
There's that buzz. Can you hear that? There's a buzz in my ears.
Oh, okay. I thought you wanted some food or something.
What do you want?
Do you want any food?
Yeah, can I have some water?
Yes, you can have water. No, I have water. I've not really got a lot, as you know. I'm a shit human being. It's all right, Kath, I'm sorting it out.
Here we go. What are you saying?
Chris?
DVD. My marriage broke up, but I decided to accentuate the positive. When we finally split the finances, I know I can buy a nice wee flat. I have plenty to go on a once-in-a-lifetime holiday with my daughter, and Japan was our choice too. You've got to do things right, because otherwise it can be too tempting, speaking from experience, to batten down the hatches and just exist, right? But that's shit. You've got to build something in that you can look forward to, even if it's a tiny thing. Just give yourself a little peek. And enjoy life. And, I was talking to someone today who said, and they're not very well. They said, I went and got a nice frock the other week, but I've taken it back because what's the point? God knows whether I'll be around this time next year. Shit, man. No, buy the dress and wear it and don't save it for best. You've got to live. You've got to live.
Pot noodle, guys.
All right. Do they eat pot? I don't think they've ever had a pot noodle.
Sorry?
They eating pot noodles?
Your daughter, your youngest one, wants a pot noodle.
She's never had a pot noodle.
She said my Oodie's... You've never had a pot noodle?
Yeah, I have.
Where?
Where?
Here.
Oh.
The pot noodle guy.
At Ian's house. At Ian's house. I mean, usually you have to wait till like you go to university and have spent all your money on beer to resort to pot noodles, but this is apparently a thing. Yeah, wear the dress and swish around in it. Wear the dress. Put a cardi on top of it and go to Tesco in it. We've got to wear the frock, and that is my thing that I try and hold on to, because otherwise you once you get into those track slacks you ain't getting out. Do you know what I mean? Mungo Midge, love you on Clinton Baptiste Paranormal Podcast. I don't know what you mean.
Thank you for the sub, Mark.
But thank you very much. I'll pass that on.
Next time, I'm terrible at food, and because I've not got the boys for a couple of weeks, I've just bought shit. So next time they come, give me a list of stuff that I can have in that they will enjoy eating.
They like to eat crap food,
okay.
So I mean it's a big treat for them. But yeah, all right, fair enough.
It says I'd like to get to a Christmas market in the UK. Any suggestions? No, I don't know what a Christmas market is.
Yes, Christmas markets. They have some good ones. I don't know where they are, but I'm sure someone in the chat will have something like that.
I don't really know about
Mrs.
that.
Harris Goes to Paris is a great film about buying an expensive frock. Oh, I've heard about that.
Dave, yes, chicken and mushroom.
Does she inherit some money or something and decide to go to, I don't know, Chanel or there's something about that, isn't there?
Doobie-dee, thank you for the sub. It's weird doing a free one. I haven't done a free one for ages.
No, but it's really nice because there's, I don't want to call you that, but you're fresh meat. It's nice to see some fresh faces.
If you're thinking, well, hang on, you're looking at our Twitch and you say, they haven't been on for ages. I tell you why, because we do this show normally, we do 2 shows a week, normally Thursdays and Fridays, but it's on Patreon. So you kind of have to pay to get them. But it's $4.99 plus VAT. We'll get you access to 2 of these shows a week. They're about 2.5, 3 hours each, sometimes a bit longer. As well as that, you get the podcast of those shows. You also get access to hundreds of hours of videos and podcasts. You sign up and your podcast feed goes...
Yeah.
Zermatt, thank you for the sub. So, if you've ever enjoyed anything I've ever done, you know, like the LBC or Absolute or any of that, or anything that me and Catherine have done, 3 Counties or Talk Radio or any of that, it really helps us if you sub. It's the less than the price of 2 coffees a month. I've stopped going to Nero and Starbucks and stuff because I spent a fortune. This is the thing about saving up for Japan. In the last month, I've stopped going to those things because I could spend like 25 quid
don't need 'em.
a week.
Yeah.
On coffees and stuff. Mandy and Joseph very kindly bought me a travel mug. So I just take that everywhere I go. So there's the Patreon link. If you're listening to this podcast, which we'll put up for free, it's patreon.com/Ian and Catherine, patreon.com/IAIN and Catherine with a K. And it really helps us, keeps the show going. This is one of my 3 jobs. At the moment, this is Catherine's job.
One of my 2, but my main job, imagine.
Right.
Be a Patreon, not a Patreoff. Well, exactly. And Mandy, that's very kind of you with the travel mug. I always think it's great. I always thank me from the past for looking after myself like that, making myself a cup of tea and putting it in a flask or something. Because when you really want it, it's there. Beautiful. Oodie marketing people, family pack is cheaper with your code and not TLNA. Oh, okay. Okay. Worth knowing. But like I say, use that code. If it helps, we'll be happy with that. That would be fantastic. It's Umpa. You're getting lots of suggestions for Christmas markets. It's like that time of year, isn't it? What have you got? What? Are you feeding my children luminous food? They won't need the telly on. They're on their phones the whole time. That buzz.
What?
That buzz.
Is it? Oh.
Yeah. It was nice.
Lemon's grown up a lot.
Yeah, loads. I think having her hair back makes a difference.
Growth spurt, she's significantly taller. And
her face is slimmed out.
Hasn't it? And she's sat in there like you. Exactly the same way that you sit in there. It's like, oh, Christ, okay, God, the baby's gone.
Yeah. We were reminiscing. Me and Biggin were reminiscing on the way back from school yesterday because she's really tall. She's got legs up to her flipping eyes. Does not take after me, obviously, because my legs start where most people's knees do. And we were driving past her old school and reminiscing about how I used to take her to school. to preschool, and she used to wear a little preschool sweatshirt, and she always wore.
Hope she isn't watching Naked Attraction like her mum. No, she's not. There's none of that.
No. Although they've seen clips of it on Gogglebox.
Oh, Jesus.
And I've gone, yeah, let's fast forward through this bit. She used to wear her little preschool top, which was tiny. And like either, she used to have, do you remember those kilts on a vest? Because they don't have any hips, little girls.
This looks like a rip. Look.
It was a kilt on a vest underneath this jumper. And she'd either have, if she was wearing a kilt, because they're quite busy, she'd have plain tights and these little sheepskin boots. And if she was wearing a plain skirt, she'd wear stripy tights.
Can I put my hand in your muff and get something sweet?
I'll tell you what, let me assist you with that.
Dirty.
But that time seems like yesterday, and she's virtually a grown woman now, and I'm not happy about the situation.
Kim, who'll be 11 in January, gone to Ireland for the weekend with his school.
On the lash.
I'm going to show you a picture. I got sent of him. Hang on.
I'm getting quite warm in this now. I've only got a blouse on.
You have to wear it contractually. I mean, look at that.
Again, I can see a 15-year-old.
Yeah.
Can you?
15. He looks 15. He's nearly 11. It's incredible. Incredible, really. That's all part of it. Hey, it's nice to see you. Well, no, I saw you Wednesday. Mm-hmm. We had a really good night Wednesday. We saw our good friend Greg Turkington. It's amazing to say he's my friend.
But he is.
Who did... no, thank you, Benji, for the song.
And he is such... When he's not in character, he is such a sweet, gentle, mild-mannered soul. When he is... Neil Hamburger.
Holy shit. That stuff about Steven Tyler from Aerosmith.
I mean, spot on, but flipping heck, I was gripping the seat. Filthy. Absolutely filthy.
Well, but he was speaking truth about Steven Tyler's history, you know.
Yeah. Thirsty, is it? In one.
I was going to. And it was a bit like it suddenly turned into waterboarding. I meant to buy some chocolates there, and I was in Aldi, and I was going to buy some, and I don't buy chocolate because you'll just eat it in the car. But I really wish I bought some chocolate.
Well, now you're going to eat all my sweets. I made a big slab of parking yesterday. In fact, I made two because I made one for Kate.
And where is it? Here?
I didn't bring it because I thought you'd say, "Don't bring me cake, Kath. I'll only eat it."
Bring me cake, you twat. I want to eat it.
Well, then maybe I'll bring it tomorrow.
Are you coming tomorrow as well?
Well, why not? I've got nothing else to do.
I'll do it from home.
Rude.
But it's very funny. His support act, who's been his support act for years, Major Entertainer, was...
You got fluff in your beard.
Insane.
Yeah, it was. You got it? No. It's like Velcro. It lives there now. There we go.
His act was absolutely insane. Not everyone got it. I flipping loved it. Just singing weird songs. And then doing a weird song.
He starts off with, "Nobody loves my tiny voice. Nobody." But this went on for about 3 minutes.
It goes on for ages. It was brilliant. And we didn't hear back from Andrea, did we? I feel bad about that.
No.
Can you reach out to her?
I did already.
No, again, no. Because it was a bit shit, I think, the way we handled that. It was really shit.
Yeah, all right.
Andrea from Hot Mess Comedy was in the UK, and because there was stuff going on, and because we were a little bit shy, I can't just blame it on stuff going on. We didn't reply to her until it was too late.
The other thing is we don't see each other apart from once a week, and so
we should have replied. We should have replied, and we didn't, and that's pretty lousy because they've all been nothing but very generous.
This is true
to us, so we need.
I'll send her an email.
But yeah, Major Entertainer, and then he did this thing about. He sang this thing about horror films, and then he got people to shout out horror films, and but then he'd name the director and the genre and maybe even the star. And I thought it was brilliant. I thought it was absolutely brilliant. And I don't know if everyone in the room got it. I absolutely loved it. It was so weird.
But sitting there in the Bill Murray, as we were, on the back row...
Oh, God, we owe you an apology.
If you ever came to our gigs there.
We're so sorry.
God, they squash you in, don't they?
They're uncomfortable.
And those seats are bloody awful. If I were you, I'd have brought a cushion or something, but we can't victim blame. We're sorry that we've subjected you to that, and we appreciate the fact you sat so nicely all the way through it. Bloody hell, it was awful. It was awful.
No, the genre wasn't just horror. It was torture porn, straight to video, Italian art house, all of that.
Gay horror.
Gay horror. It was really, really not expensive, uncomfortable. And we're sorry for putting you through that.
Yeah, absolutely.
That
My
was out of
goodness,
order.
how on earth did you put up with that? And our act as well. Flipping heck.
That was out of order.
Above and beyond.
Sunday. Feels like we're doing a lot of selling, but I don't care.
We need to tell you what's going on.
Sunday, I think it's 4 or 4:30. I'm going to be at the Custard Factory in Birmingham being interviewed by my good friend Gingerbeard Mark. If someone could put the link in the chat, it's gingerbeardlive.com. I'm looking forward to that, looking forward to seeing you, although it turns out loads of people can't go because of COVID and all kinds of shenanigans. And then December, Uncomfortable. Thank you, John. Thank you, Mark. There's the link if you want to go. And it's an hour long. Mark is a great interviewer. Go anywhere he wants it to go. Everything is open, up for grabs. And then I stick around for pictures and stuff afterwards. And then December the 18th, we're doing what we said we would never do. We are doing another show together. Our last one at the Bear Club in Newton because it's closing down.
For real this time.
May very be the last show there, I think. And I don't know where the tickets are for that. Maybe you could find the tickets for that.
All right.
If you're a £15 and above, you get free digital access to it. If you are not £15 and above, there we go. Good. Linny's done the tickets already. Thank you, Linny. If you're not £15 above, we'll be selling digital tickets for a £5. And that will get you the live show. And then we'll sell some digital tickets for the interval as well. No, Gatford, you cannot trash the Bear Club at the end of the gig. So that's all of the business out of the way. Oh, someone sent me this to Jack FM.
Yeah.
But there's no... Oh, oh no, I took it out. Oh, I put it in the car because I was actually going to put it in the... It was a sticker. Car sticker.
Oh.
And I was going to put it in, but I've got a tiny rear windscreen. What do you call it? Rear windscreen. That's not right.
Yes.
A rear windscreen.
Yes, it's exactly what you call it.
It's a tiny rear windscreen. But what it is... Let me go and get it, because it's funny. Let me go and get it. I'm happy to walk out like this.
I mean, your neighbours have probably seen far worse.
Oh, they've seen me out there in my pants.
No, they haven't.
Yeah, of course they have.
Calling the cats.
No, if I'm putting something in the bin, do it in my pants. I'm going to get dressed.
To be honest, we've all done it. I regularly go out at the house in my nightie, and I do have to put the welcome. Sounds like a euphemism. It's not. The welcome out in the jamb of the door so that it doesn't slam behind me, because it's very much on brand for me to get locked out wearing a nightie. But touch wood. So far, it's never happened. What you got? What you got?
Sent me this, right? It's brilliant, but I don't know who sent it. As rear windscreen stickers go, it's word for word. It's even got the ums and ahs in it.
This is a serious message to everyone watching my update, right?
He's not
now.
Irish, mate.
Peace and love, peace and love. I want to tell you, please, after the 20th of October, do not send any fan mail to any address that you have. Nothing will be signed after the 20th of October. If that has a date on the envelope, it's going to be tossed. It's my favourite bit. I'm warning you with peace and love. I have too much to do, so no more fan mail, peace and love. I have too much to do. Thank you, and no objects to be signed. Nothing. Anyway, peace and love, peace and love.
I love it. I don't know who sent it.
Probably Ringo Starr. Probably Ringo Starr.
Oh,
just as a reminder.
Robbie Coltrane died.
So I heard.
I thought he was... I don't want to tap too much into this morning show. I thought he was dead already.
Yes. But I mixed him up with Pie in the Sky.
Oh, God, yeah, he died, didn't he?
Yeah.
Uncle Monty.
Yeah.
So that's a lot to take in. I had something else.
How can Ringo have COVID for the second time in 2 weeks?
Yeah.
My theory? He fancied a week off. a couple of weeks ago.
No, he looked really pissed off in his thing where he's saying he's got to cancel it. Did you see it, the second one?
The first one, though. The first one, I reckon he was wagging it. The second one, he actually got it.
But what was that weird digital test he had? He was wearing it around his neck. What was that?
But hasn't he got a wellbeing brand now? Was that one of his? Is it one of his products?
I don't know. But he looks really pissed off in his second. Let's boot Ringo Starr up. Have you got your headies in?
Yes.
Okay.
I have got a lot of affection for Ringo Starr, made more affectionate by his appearance in... look at him. Made more affectionate by his appearance in that recent Peter Jackson thing that I sat for 8 hours.
You're sitting on this, please.
And
I'm
going to raise my...
No, it's your feet.
It's not.
No, it is.
It's under my wheels.
All right, move. Okay, but you need to move the chair if it's under your wheels. You need to lift it up. If it's under your wheels, you need to lift.
Let me just move out of the way.
The wheel. No, you're going to break it. Why are you being...
Whoa. It's attached to me. Wait. I got it.
You haven't, because it's stuck in here. There we go.
Well, that was done elegantly.
Yeah.
Everyone can agree.
That's what people think about us, as our elegance.
Slick. That reminds me. Was it true that Holly and Phil got booed yesterday at the NTAs?
Let's see if we can find the footage of that. Let's get Ringo...
Apparently on the footage it doesn't sound like it, but there's a theory that they might have remixed it to make them sound...
Where's the video of Ringo Starr being pissed off about it? Or maybe it's just a pic. No, I thought there was a video of it. He looks pissed off, isn't it? As you would do.
Yeah.
Poor old Ring.
Call him Ring.
Why? It's his nickname.
No.
They call him Ring. Poor old Richie. 82. 82 years old. I think he looks absolutely fabulous. Mm-hmm. 82 years old. Oh, so they... I don't... Listen, why are we angry at Holly Willoughby and Philip Schofield? Be angry that fucking Royal Mail are going to sack 6,000 people and they're blaming it on the workers that are striking.
I know, that's nuts.
Be angry that Liz Truss has done a complete U-turn and she refused to answer any more than 4 questions. She got asked a difficult question and she walked off. Be angry at that. Who gives us... It's a distraction. This whole thing about, is Camilla going to wear a crown that's got an Indian ruby on it, and Philip Schofield and Holly being... They're distractions. Focus on what is happening. The man who destroyed, or went some way to destroying, the National Health Service is now the Chancellor. It's insane.
Who's the Chancellor now?
Jeremy Hunt.
You're kidding me.
Jeremy Hunt.
Flipping it.
Be angry with that. Be angry that we are going to have our 4th Prime Minister in about 2 years' time.
It's Pat's. Pat's is playing.
Pat's, what you got, love? If it's a mouse, is it a live mouse? Oh, shit. Is it a live mouse?
Hang on, she's running in there now.
Shut up. I don't think it's a live mouse, but you never know. She does it sometimes.
I'll keep an ear out.
Be angry at that. Who gives a stuff about? It's not real.
It's a distraction.
It's not real.
But why would the TV people be booing them? Surely they know.
No, but it's held at like the O2, isn't it? Is it the National Television Awards?
Yeah. Was that the public then?
Yeah, it's the O2.
Oh,
I went to
heck.
that.
I thought it was just TV people. I never watched that stuff. It's like watching a party you're not invited to.
I was there once. I went up on stage once to get an award. So Lenny...
Earth, Wind and Fire. These days, all of us... Oh, my God. Thank you so much. Last time I was here was to see Earth, Wind and Fire. These days, all of those things are trying to kill us. This is so crazy. Thank you for standing up. I know some of you were just trying to leave. These awards are so long, man. David Beckham's still outside queuing to get in. I'm going to be quick, OK? I've been doing this thing since I was 6.
OK, all right.
Well, that was it. It was very mild.
I mean, but saying they're booed...
Who has decided that they are the target now?
Saying they were booed, that could mean like the same thing, like Twitter furore and it's 3 tweets. It could have been 3 people booing.
Yeah.
You just don't. You just don't know. It's not a thing. They're not a thing. They're distracting us with this nonsense. This isn't it. Oh yeah. Anyone that's listening to Marvel calls, which I was listening to before this, where David Turners and James Farley. David watches Marvel films for the first time, and James talks like he knows what he's doing. And they talked about a scene in the Ant-Man where Michael Douglas sat in a weird position, right? And this is the picture.
Oh!
Those are Michael Douglas's legs, right?
What's he doing there?
Now, I went, oh, well, that's easy to do. And I then went and tried to sit like that. I could not get my legs that wide apart.
Right.
Couldn't do it. Mm-hmm. You try it.
Well, I can virtually do the splits.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah.
You're quite wide.
Say that.
Well, I don't mean it in a vulgar way.
Yes, you do. He looks like he's doing the front cover of Scandal, doesn't he?
How doesn't that...
What was she called?
Yvette Field. No.
No.
John...
Christine Keeler.
Christine Keeler. How come that isn't a mullet? Because I would like to have my hair kind of that length.
Because the sides are longer.
Right.
When those sides go... Oh, yeah, I got pointed out.
I'd like to have my hair like that.
My eldest pointed out a lad that she fancies today. And so it begins. But he had a mullet.
Yeah, they're kind of a thing, aren't they?
And I said, oh, he's a good-looking lad. I said, you know, the hair's a choice, but it's not for me, is it? And she went, oh, it's so fit. It's so fit. But yeah, apparently mullets are acceptable again.
Yeah. Let's do something funny, right?
Go on.
Can we all tweet James Farley? So JC Farley. Can we all tweet JCA Farley? JCA Farley. Can we all just tweet something like, "You're right, mate"? Something like that.
Why?
Just because it'll be funny, right? So everyone just tweet, "You're right, mate." JCA Farley, right? Just tweet something along the lines of, "You're right, mate. Everything all right?" There you go. That's the Twitter. "You're right, mate." What have you tweeted?
You're all right, mate.
All right, I'll tweet. "Everything all right, mate?"
Is this to make him wonder what's cooking?
"Everything all right, mate?" It'd just be funny, right? This is a funny thing. "Everything all right, mate?" If you can just do that, that'd be fun. Thanks very much indeed. I've got a real cough today. I was awake for an hour in bed coughing, 10:30 to 11:30, and after an hour on 1 minute, I went, right, I will get up and have a drink of water then.
You told yourself off.
Yeah, I was furious. All right, I will go and do it then. F you. Cough.
Told you I called myself a knobhead the other day. Couldn't find... I'd taken my ring off. Couldn't find it anywhere. And I get this thing, and it's happened since lockdown. Whenever I have to leave the house, I'm super kind of cautious about leaving things behind, right? Yes. And I always obsess about something or other, like, oh God, I've left the straighteners on, I have to go back. I'll set out in the car and have to go back and make sure that the plug's pulled out. And there's always something. And I think it's a lockdown reverberation. So this one was this ring, right? And I'd taken it off and put it on the side. Couldn't find it. And got to the point where in the back of my head was, it was only cheap, just get another one. Then you can stop worrying about it. It was only cheap, get another one. I was like, no, I will not. I was like Gollum, except reverse Gollum, because he wants another ring. I will not do that. I will not do it. It'll turn up as soon as I order another one. I'm not going to do it. So I managed to hold out for the entire day. Went where I was supposed to go, thinking about it.
Yeah.
Forgot about it for a bit.
Some incense.
Came home, was going about my business, moved a book, and there it was underneath. And I said to myself, there you go, you dickhead. You nearly bought another one.
There we go.
There you go, you dickhead. And then I actually said, I beat you. I beat myself.
I have had a really bad back quite a while. It's been a few months now, actually. And Catherine, you've seen me at my worst, using a walking stick.
Yes.
Sometimes to come down the stairs and to get out of the chair. And if I have it by the bed. And...
Alistair says he often tells his bowels off.
There you go.
Oh, delightful.
Hey, James, what's going on, mate? You all right?
Everything okay?
JCA Farley has joined us. Okay, what's going on? I don't know what you mean.
We're just asking after you.
Just you know.
Just checking.
We're just checking, all right? Just checking. That's all we're doing. I just want to make sure you're okay. I know you're a sensitive soul. I've heard the abuse you've had to take from David Turner's. Just checking, all right? Are you all right, though?
But really, are you?
Mate, are you all right? We'll wait for you to reply.
He's just checking. He's all right, I think.
James, are you all right, mate?
Just make sure. I don't know if you're reading that, James, but Alistair's asking how it's going. Is it going all right?
How's it going?
How is it going?
How's it going? It's Arnold Schwarzenegger. How's it going? I think James has left. Just popped up to say hello, and now he's gone back down below. He's watching The Boys. Oh, now, is that any good? Because I need a new series, and I've heard it's good, The Boys.
Right.
Watching The Boys with Chen. Is it any good? Because I need something. The Patient is coming to... Oh, God, The Patient this week.
Is it kicking off?
Oh, there's only 2 more left.
Okay, very warm.
Oh, it is so... We'll take these off in a bit, and we'll tell you why we're wearing hoodies in a minute. It is such a good programme.
Right.
It's so good.
It's a superhero programme, right?
What, The Patient?
Oh, sorry, The Boys.
Yeah.
Superheroes.
But it's like realistic superheroes where they just fuck stuff up.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. Meanwhile, The Patient is not superheroes. It's
No. Oh, it's so
it's about
good.
counsellor.
I think I can call myself a psychotherapist.
What's the difference?
I don't think there is one. I need to double check, but I think I can call myself that, and I will start calling myself that if I'm allowed to.
How did your exam go yesterday?
Oh, so I did my Certificate of Proficiency exam. Did it online, and you have to log in, and then there's someone who, what do they call a supervisor in an exam?
Invigilator.
Invigilator online. And she says, right, can you pick up your computer and show it all around? And so I did. And then I had to get a mirror to show her I didn't have any Post-it notes stuck on the thing. It was really good. And it's supposed to take 2 hours.
Did you have to show them your bottom to make sure that you hadn't got any vibrating devices?
I did not have to show them
clues?
that. Cock bongo, thank you for that. Okay. I did it, you'll be pleased to hear, in 50 minutes, which meant I could make it to my son's online parents' evening. 6 case studies, about 8 questions for each, multiple choice. Some you had to pick one answer. Some you had to pick as many answers as you think are appropriate. They don't tell you how many. So I went on the reckoning. It was generally 4. If I didn't pass, I'd be very, very surprised, because you can see when you've got a right answer and when you've got a wrong answer.
Okay.
And I mainly got right answers. Mm-hmm. So if I won't find out for a few weeks. If I haven't passed, I would be really, really surprised. I think, and I just took my time. I read the questions out loud, sat with it, stopped when I was getting a little bit, and I did it. And I think I've passed. And what that means is I can put letters after my name, MBACP. But it's a bit of a con, because it's not like, it just means you're a member of the BACP. You can put it after your name. So it's a bit of a con.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I think I passed.
Great. Well, when we get that verification through, we will have a great big celebration.
We will do it. Celebrazione. And in She-Hulk, does she walk into the writer's room? Did I see that? Because that was a joke in The Monkeys. Who writes this stuff? And there's one bit where they're stuck, and Mickey goes, I'll go and speak to the writers. That's probably a little bit offensive now, but he walks into the writer's room, and it's just like about 10 really old Chinese men.
Oh, God.
And he goes, we need a way to get out of this. Okay, thanks. And they goes off. Sophie, thank you for the sub. I don't think that's not spoilers. Yes, there you go. Gatford says there's a lot of fourth wall breaks. That's not a spoiler.
Come on now.
Come on, guys.
Come on now.
That's
Grow
not
up.
A spoiler.
Grow up.
That's not. What's about the bit when she dies and she comes back to life? It is a bit spoiler. It's a massive. Well,
don't tell him she turned into a green thing.
Okay. Well, I apologise for that tiny spoiler. The people saying it's a massive spoiler of Bell Ends. I apologise. People saying it's a bit spoilerish. Okay, I'll give you a bit spoilerish. The Monkeys was a spoilt the Monkeys. That's life. You just have to deal with it sometimes. You just have to deal with it sometimes. It won't ruin it. There you go, Jim says. It won't ruin it. There you go. You say it's not ruined. It's not really. Gatford says she's breaking the fourth wall the whole time.
Do you mean like she's breaking walls because she Hulk smash?
I apologise. I apologise for that spoil. That was.
I don't think you mean it.
Well, I didn't know it was a spoil. I just saw it was on a Facebook page, so I thought it was JKRXR. Thank you. So I just thought it was out there. I apologise.
That's big of you.
It is actually.
Yeah.
And yet no one in the chat has said that's big of you, Ian.
No, could you please appreciate Ian's bigness and bigitude?
Come on, guys.
You don't see it very often, especially online.
Come on, guys. I've not spoilt The Patient, and yet no one's watching it. Everyone, forget She-Hulk.
You can't get it on normal channels, though.
You can't get... Thank you, Visionary. You can't get She-Hulk on normal channels.
It's on Disney Plus.
It's not a normal channel.
Gatford, stop that.
Gatford. I apologise for the spoiler. I didn't realise that was a spoil. So did the exam. What else were we talking about before that?
Was.
Thank you, Alistair, for the sub.
The Patient.
So we talked about The Patient. It was. There's a lot in this episode. Spoilers about fathers and sons. And you know that always gets me. That always gets me. But anyway, I was talking about the back pain, right?
Oh yeah.
So
telling yourself off.
Terrible back pain, right? And before, do you remember we had the guy Michael Galinsky? I think this is. I was looking up his name. Michael Galinsky, I think his name is the director. We had him on the show on Talk Radio. Mm-hmm. Talking about this film he made called All the Rage about Dr. Sarno, Sarno, who cured back pain. He said that 95% of back pain was psychosomatic and it was historic rage or repressed feelings that were causing it, right? Mm-hmm. And since then, loads of people have come out. Gabor Mate, who is great, has written a book called The Body Keeps the Score. And loads of people come out. And I had really bad back pain before, and I watched the film and my back pain went. And I thought, okay, but I'm susceptible to this crap. So I said to my sister, there's a film that you might like to watch. And she had really bad back pain. There's a film you might like to watch. Watch this and let me know what you think. And she watched it and she came back, she said, do you know what, it was really good. Here's the weird thing, my back pain has gone, right? So I've had this back pain for ages and I didn't want to watch the film. I thought, I don't think it worked last time. I think I imagined it worked. So I was putting it off. And then today I went and bought it on Amazon for $10 and I watched it and I stood up 3/4 of the way through and I just started giggling hysterically because my back was fine. My back was fine. I got up and I just started laughing. And it's
witchcraft.
It's incredible. It's about, it's my sister Glitter Kitty. It's amazing. It's all about intellectually knowing it is repressed feelings. And he would give lectures and he suggests you keep like a, I guess what I would call a mood diary, and you write stuff down. And it worked. Again, my back pain that has troubled me for ages. By the way, Pete, it's nice to see you here. So, sorry, you may have gone now, but it was nice to see you here. You've not seen you for a while. The back pain went. And during the film, there were bits where I was in... It's all about letting out this... And there were bits... Fathers and sons again. There were bits in there I was in floods of tears. And it was great because it was coming out. I really wanted to cry recently. I've not quite know why. And floods of tears. And... it's amazing. I would say, if the back pain at its worst was like 85%, it's down to like 10%. 10%? It's incredible.
That's bizarre.
The test will be in the morning when I get out of bed, what it's like then.
Visionary saying her back pain's gone thanks to HRT. Flipping heck. Really?
Quiet Bloke says, we live in a time where mind and body are treated as separate things, only now rediscovering that they're interlinked. And there's been loads of studies that have proven this, but they've been swept away. I don't want to go on about, I'm not going to say big pharma, but where is particularly in America, where you pay, where is the reward in you see someone 3 times and they're cured and you don't, and it's just talking? There's no financial... Peter Pops, thank you for the stuff. There's no financial reward, so... I think Dagger Steve has done a joke, but I know there's a film called Jackie Chan's First Strike, which is awful. So I watched the film again. If you back pain, all the rage. It's a tenner to own on Amazon. And I thought I'm going to buy it because I'm going to use this again when needs must. Sorted my back pain out. You've seen me hobbling around with the stick. Gone, man. I freaking love it.
I'm a big believer in medicine, but I also know that in times of extreme stress, particularly when I feel like I'm under pressure, I don't feel so much now that we're doing our own thing, but when I used to work for other people, there'd be times when I'd get a really sore throat. I wouldn't be able to, I'd lose my voice. And it was always after a time of real stress and feeling like no one was listening to me. That's weird, right?
Yeah.
You used to get a lot of sore throats, didn't you?
I used to lose my voice at 3 Counties a lot. Isn't that interesting? I remembered as well watching this. I went to the hospital quite a few times when I was about 8 or 9 years old, because I used to get really bad headaches and migraines at that age. Now, I can't work out if it was before the Cubs or after the Cubs. I got a feeling it was before the Cubs. So something happened that it's not usual for a 7-8-year-old to get migraines. No. So there was something going on. I'm not saying abuse necessarily, unless it was, I can't remember. I think it was before the Cubs. It must have been, because it was in the primary school, not in the middle school. There was something going on that was causing me migraines. I
wonder whether you sensed something around your dad.
Possibly, yeah. Potentially, yeah. Or around my mum, you know. They were very peculiar parents. Yeah, and I'd forgotten about that until today. I remember going and having hearing tests and eye tests, and I remember being told give him paracetamol because I was getting migraines as a kid. Yeah. That's weird, right? Oh.
I've just thought of something.
Here we go.
You know how I carry stress in my stomach?
Yes, sir.
And like the time when I was really stressed, my mother-in-law was dying.
Yes.
I lost loads and loads of weight because I couldn't eat because my breath was so shallow, right? And my stomach was just clenched. And remember at Talk Radio in particular, I used to get terrible stomach cramps.
Yeah.
I just remembered that when we first moved from Manchester and I was getting bullied, I was always in the sick room with stomachache. Always. I'd forgotten about that. I'd forgotten it was stomachache. It wasn't headaches. It wasn't feeling sick. It was my stomach.
Yeah.
God.
There's a lot going on,
That's
right?
mind-blowing, isn't it?
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
But don't they say that... Don't you have like a hormone released in your stomach when you're stressed? Isn't that true?
I don't know. I've not heard that.
Let me look it up, because I know it sounds like bullshit, but I'm pretty sure I was listening to something or other, and it kind of became a little bit clearer for me. But let me check.
I feel bad I spoilt the She-Hulk for everyone. I'm genuinely really sorry. I didn't realise that was a spoiler. I didn't realise that was a spoiler. I feel really bad, so I'm really sorry about that. I feel very bad about that. I'm very sorry. That was inappropriate, and I wasn't thinking. And I need to think better. So I apologise for that.
Stress hormone, stomach pain. Yes. So this is on University of Chicago Medicine. When we're stressed, hormones and neurotransmitters are released in the body. This can negatively impact gut motility, or the way our intestines and stomach squeeze and move stuff through the body. Also, stress can affect the delicate balance of bacteria in our gut, causing GI discomfort, gastrointestinal discomfort. Boom. There it is.
There we go.
There it is.
Jimbo says, "Oh, Alex, thank you for the sub. How's the new sofa? Brilliant. I haven't slept on it yet, but I will. When I was having EMDR the other day, my trauma around my job last year manifested as turning my right hand into a cramped claw and the right side of my neck muscles to stone. Previous sessions, I've had a burning sensation in my stomach, knee pain, and kidney pain." Someone's done a funny. Let's have a little look at funny.
And so Dr. Beckett finds himself leaping from life to life, striving to put right what once went wrong, and hoping each time that his next leap will be the leap home. And so
I mean, God.
She is Who'd have thought we'd be looking back fondly on Theresa May?
I think that they're both symptoms of the same thing, which is whoever is pulling the strings in that party decides on someone who's going to be the fall guy, right?
Yeah.
Oh, go on. Tell you what, Theresa. Tell you what, you have a turn. Because they all bailed, didn't they, with Theresa May?
Yeah.
They bailed on her.
Yeah.
And it's almost like, oh shit, yeah, I've seen what's in the chalice. Why don't we? Tell you what, you're the woman for the job. And I feel like they've done the same with her. They're letting her take the fall because it was always going to be shit, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because I was in bed. I was listening to LBC. I went to bed at 2:45, and they were saying the speech is going to be at 2:30. And I thought, well, I'll just close my eyes, and I fell asleep at 2:25, and I woke up at 2:45, and I'd slept through it. But the whole thing is a shit show, and it all goes back to Brexit. Let's play some games, right?
Please.
Let's play some games. So I found these games that I had tucked away. So let's do Soundiculous first. I can't remember how you play it, right? So let's read the instructions. I'll turn this light on because I can't see it.
It sounds ridiculous.
Aim. Win the most points by making and guessing ridiculous noises. These range from easy sounds like a bee, a baby, or a sneeze, through to really hard sounds like bubble wrap, tap dancing, or waterfall. First, take the cards you need. 5 for every person. So there's hang on. So there's 2 of us. How many do we need?
5 each.
If there are, we suggest. Oh shit! I've juggled the hard and the easy. Fuck it. Let's go in. Let's just go in. Oh, so we need. So let's do. Hang on a minute. So we're going to go medium, easy.
Yeah.
Medium, easy, medium, easy, easy, medium. How many is that?
Are we allowed to look at them yet? No, 1, 2, 3. I've only got 4.
Okay, we're going to put a hard. I'm going to give you a hard one.
About time.
What?
It's Friday night. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, set up. First, take the cards. Keep your cards face down so only you can see the words. So only you can see the words easy, medium, or hard. All right, don't. Okay. How to play. Take turns picking up any card from the middle. Oh, what?
Oh,
look at the 2 sounds written on it and choose one to make. When making your sound, you can't say any words, not even a brum brum or a quack quack. When you're ready, sit on your hands so you don't make any gestures. As you make your sound, other players shout out as many guesses as they like.
Well, that's what the chat can do.
If one person's getting close to the answer, you can nod, but you can't give hints. If you get stuck, think about other sounds that might help. So let's imagine your word is egg timer. If no one guesses it from a ticking sound, you might do clucking. Scoring. When someone shouts out the right answer, you both win points. 1 for easy, 2 for medium, 3 for hard. The points are shown on the back of your card to make it easy. Right, so I don't know if you can play it with 2 people.
But the chat can be the guessers, right?
Okay. Yeah. The points are shown on the back. When the cards in the middle run out. Okay. If 2 of you get the same score. Okay. Not got time. Okay. All right. This isn't the game I thought it was. Okay. So I'll go first. It's got to sit on my hands. All right. So this one. Okay. Going to sit on my hands. Okay. This is a medium.
Okay.
How long do you get to do it?
Is it just until they guess it? No.
Okay.
Is that what it is?
Here we go.
Go on. Washing machine? Dishwasher?
Linny.
Scratching a record?
I'm nodding because she's close. If someone's close, you can nod. DJ, yes, Professor Rince got it. So DJ. So what's 1 to me? Oh, hang on.
One to you, 1 to the chat.
No, it might not be 1.
Oh, it might be more than 1 point.
2 points to me, 2 points to the chat. Okay, so Catherine, your go.
I'm gonna start easy. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. This is easy.
Come on, guys. There we go. Horse.
There we go, horse.
Okay, so that's 1. Okay. And you know what?
And that really is 1 point.
I'm going in hard. Okay. Oh, this is fine. This is fine.
Walking in snow?
Are you allowed to guess?
Yeah.
I guess so. John got it. It's a saw.
Oh, right.
3 points. 1, 2, 3. The fans are on 6. I'm on 5. You're on 1, Kath.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I've only had one go yet. Right, medium. Okay. Ready?
Is it blowing off a bear?
Oh, I'm not allowed to do impressions, am I?
Are any of those correct? You've got to read the chat.
Sinjin, got it right.
What was it?
Dragon.
Dragon. What was that? How many points?
That was 2 points.
Hang on. The audience are always going to win because they're guessing. Am I allowed to guess?
Let them win.
Am I allowed to guess?
Yeah.
All right.
Brian, bless it.
Okay, here we go.
It did sound like him. Is it a beatbox?
Yes! that was a medium. That's 2 points.
Okay. Give me them.
Cass on 5. I'm on 7. The fans are on 8.
Give me them sweet points.
Go on, you'll go.
All right,
John, you were just too late, I'm afraid.
Medium. Okay. Ready?
Yeah. Certainly has.
Ready?
Monkey. Gorilla.
Ooh.
Stop saying Ed the Duck, Jim and Debo.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Cough. A werewolf.
There we go. Visionary got it right. It's a seal.
Seal.
I should have gone.
How many is
bang,
that?
bang, 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 bang,
How
bang,
many
bang.
points is that, please?
It was 2 points.
Okay, so it's 10 to the audience, 7 to me, and 7 to you. All right. I'm going. Oh, I've only got easy left.
Nick of the Nook said my dog's come into the room to find Catherine.
Okay, here we go. This is an easy one. Sit on my hands.
I'm getting a sweat on in this now. Eating soup. Pasta. Spaghetti.
Alma. That nod means close.
I said pasta sucker, spaghetti sucker. Noodles. Eat noodles.
I'm going to hyperventilate.
Are you sucking?
Linny.
Are you sucking a straw?
Catherine.
Milkshake.
No, for fuck's sake. Gamey. Close. David Turner's close.
Sucking.
Yes!
Oh, just sucking?
Yes!
Can't believe it took us so long to get that.
Sucking. We're going to take these off in a minute. We'll try our last. Right, you'll go.
Let's go hard. And then go home. All right. Yeah, I can do this one.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah. Is it those chattering teeth? It's a soldier marching. Parade. Marching.
Yes, Linny. Tap dance.
Oh, is that fuck tap dance? Tap dancing is... How many points?
3 points.
What? So that's... Oh, God, look.
All of a
So
sudden
they're
it gets, let's get serious.
They're on 13. You're on 11. Right, so is that those ones done?
No, I've got one more.
Oh, hang on, I've done all mine. Oh, I picked up... Well, no, I've done mine.
Oh.
Hang on. Oh, no, I haven't. All right, we got an easy.
Ready?
What are you do? Okay.
Razor.
There we go. Hang on a minute. How come I'm only on 9? That can't be right. I think I've missed
Not
some.
good at
out.
guessing. Ready? Last one from me.
Yep. Kissing.
Yes.
1.
Yeah, easy peasy.
All right. It's 13 to that lot, 10 to me, 13 to you. So we're gonna do 2 hard ones each. Okay? Hard
and hard.
Do you want to go first?
Well, I just did that one, so now I think it's your turn.
There should be a time limit, right?
Yeah. I think when we play extreme, what's it called? Soundiculous, and we'll
I haven't got my watch on.
We'll
so-
increase that,
all
and
right.
maybe have some swinging axes.
Well, hang on. Let me get my. Let me get.
I've got a sore throat from that seal. Words I didn't think I'd be saying out loud today.
Ooh. We're going to do this time. So you've got 30 seconds, right? For someone to get it.
Right.
Okay.
Hi, Magic Marcus. Right.
Fucking hell. Right, I'm not going to... One of them's a phoenix. How the fuck are you supposed to do a phoenix? That's not what I'm going to do. Okay, here we go. Hard. 3 points.
Go. Is it a gramophone? Is it a trumpet? Trombone? Is it an instrument? Is it a violin? Tuba?
What's blowing in the wind? It was a harmonica.
That doesn't sound anything like that.
You do it! You look like a criminal in Arkham Asylum.
Right.
Okay, you'll go.
Don't be bitter.
Ready, steady. You ready? Got it? Go. Fish, goldfish. Mackerel. Trout. Is it a fish? If it is, you got a nod. Pipe, smoking a pipe. Blowing a cigarette. Blowing, sucking and blowing. Sucking and blowing. The Catherine Boyle story. Has anyone in the chat got it?
Linny, Bubbles.
Bubbles. All right, so that's 3. Okay.
3 points.
1, 2, 3. So they're on 16, and you're on. Hang on, so that's 1, 2, 3. You're both on 16.
It's an obvious bubble sound.
Okay, here's mine.
Don't get distracted by the faces, just listen for the sounds.
Okay. All right, this is a tough one, right? If
Yeah.
I get this, then I'm a king.
Okay. Is it riding a roller coaster?
Yeah. It's close. Who got it? Who got it? Then he got it. Bungee jump.
Surely a boing's got to be in there. Boing.
It doesn't actually go boing.
Yes, but you're giving them the suggestion of a bungee jump.
Okay. All right. So it's 13 to me, 15 for you. No, 16 for you. I can catch up. If I get this, I can draw. No, I can't because you'll still win. Ready?
Yeah.
Steady. Go. Karate. Karate Man. Kung Fu. Bruce Lee. Jackie Chan. Fight. Fighting. You said word! She's out! She's out! You and us get the points! Wrestling! She's out!
It was
1,
wrestling.
2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You're out! So it's 22 to them, 15, 16 to me, 16 to you, but you lose because you cheated. You're a dirty cheat. There we go. We're out of this game.
That was a fun game.
It was good. Remember,
I've got a slightly sore throat now, and I blame the seal.
me and the boys had a lot of fun playing that once.
Right, what
Okay.
have we got now?
Now we've got
What's
Sust.
Sust?
Can't remember what Sust is.
Can I take this off now? Because I've got
Oh,
a right...
before we take it off, let's just do our last little plug for Oodie.
It's so good, but it's so warm.
So we are wearing Oodies, okay? They are great. They're not onesies, they're like sort of dresses.
It's a really long hoodie.
Oh, excuse me. And we can get you £35, $35, and I think €35 off. There's the link in the chat. If you're listening to the podcast, it's Oodie.co.uk, THEOODIE.co.uk. If you use the code TLNA, that's for the late night alternative, TLNA.
Can I tell you some bonus things about this thing, right?
Yes, sir.
Not only does it's not static, because I bought those things before,
Oh, God,
those
no,
blankets,
this is
right?
nice.
Not static,
This
it's
is
really
nice.
soft, really warm, and his house is always freezing because he refuses to put the heating on, quite rightly.
Yeah.
But so totally warm. I've only got a blouse on under this and I'm really warm. But also,
I'm only wearing my bra and pants.
I was wearing mine around the house earlier on and I cooked tea, right? And with those slanket things, your thing is dangling down. With this, you've got a proper cuff, right? So you can be about your handy business and you're not dropping your sleeve in anything.
They've got Minecraft ones coming, I think. They've got Rick and Morty, of course. They've got loads of different kinds.
They've got Pokemons.
And I don't know if the £35, if you order like 3, I don't know if you get it off all 3. Go and check it out. TLNA, it really helps us because we might be able to get some more deals going with them. They're coming off because they're bloody hot. But thank you.
Da 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 da.
Oh, now I'm really cold though.
Da 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 da. You want this? Da da.
St. John, you can use it on the. Oh no, it's really cold though. You can use it, St. John, on your American website. You get $35 off, dude. Which I am very happy to announce. I guess she didn't like the pot noodle.
Of course she didn't, but she likes to play. In fact, I'm just going to nip to my car or something. 'Cause I've got something I want to show you. Oh, is my key on the table in there, please? On the side. On the side there.
I can't see it. If you offer 2, they order you a third for £50. Go and have a look. Thank you to our friends at Oodie. Thank you, Alistair, for letting us know they existed. Thank you, Jimbo, for letting us know about the deals. St. John, lovely to see you. Right, let me work out how we play sussed.
Right, and I'll be back in a moment.
I had one game where it made noises. It's my games cupboard. Okay. We're only on Twitch for these 2 shows, Magic Marcus. If you want to come and watch the show, you got to join up the Patreon.
You can join whenever you want now, though. It's changed.
Oh, yeah, you can join any day of the month. What was that, Gafford? What happened? You can join any day of the month, and whatever day you join on Patreon will now be your sign-up day. You will not get charged twice. Thank you, Marcus.
See this jumper? I made this.
Looking just a little like a military man. Damn, 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 damn.
You can't really see it in this light, but it's a cable. It's a cable jumper.
Oh, about him.
Oh, is there mayhem?
No, it's just idiot.
Is that nice noodles?
Yeah. Right. So let's see how we play sussed. Can't remember. Discover. As you read aloud a series of real and imaginary. Oh, okay. Oh, this is more to play with the kids, but.
Right, go on.
Okay, so this really is kind of for the kids, but we'll do it. We'll do it. Sussed. Okay. Give everyone a score sheet and something to write with. We'll do it on there. Draw as many cards as there are players. Well, there's 2. Shuffle them, then deal them out. Whoever has the lowest numbered card will be the first reader. On your score sheet, write everyone's names. The reader from... Right, okay, so here we go. This really is for playing with the kids. Right.
Is it for bebes?
So we'll do 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It is for babies. 2, 3, 4. Right. So we'll do a little practice round. The reader, from your card, read aloud your first scenario, followed by options A, B, C.
And it's which number?
We need paper.
The highest number, did you say?
No, don't worry about the numbers. We need paper. Can you grab
Pens.
a couple of pens? Go.
Oh, sorry.
What's that?
You have that one, I'll get that.
Right.
Excuse me, sorry everyone.
So cover your score sheet alongside your name. Write down the options. Okay.
Can I have a paper, please?
Here we go. So here's what we're going to do. Sussers, everyone else, you're a susser. So you're a susser, right? Cover your score sheet along the reader's name. Write down. So I'm going to write down Catherine.
Yeah.
And I'm going to write down question 1, question 2, question 3, question 4. You can play at home as well. So, when everyone has finished, the sussers must say if they use this. Okay, all right.
Right.
Read a question. How many cards you got? 4. Where are mine?
Yes, I do.
I only get 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so read your first question, please. Daddy, thank you for the sub.
Which fairground ride do I like best? Is it A, bumper cars? Is it B, pirate ship? Or is it C, log flume?
Okay, you've got to write down your answer.
Have I got to write down mine?
Yeah, and I'm gonna write down what I think it is. And if I wanna double down, I can circle it for double points. Could you read the options again? No, actually, I got it. Go. Okay. Look, some people dodgems, bumper cars, the logs. Okay. Gatford.
Which fairground ride do I like best? Is it bumper cars?
You've just done this.
Pirate ship, shush, or log flume? The answer is.
No. You go through it all.
Oh, do the next one.
Yeah.
On a different card or same one?
Might as well do it on the same one, actually.
How would I describe myself? A giver.
Maybe this isn't a kid's game.
B, a taker.
Oh, no!
Or C, a hoarder.
I know exactly. I'm going to circle that one. Okay.
All right. Next.
So we're going to do 4 questions, right? How many questions are on a card?
4.
Oh, brilliant. We'll just do that.
Which do I think would be the most
I hope you're writing this down.
interesting museum to run? A, the Natural History Museum. B, the Science Museum. Or C, the British Museum. Which one do you think?
Okay. Yep. Question number 4.
Final question, everyone. Thank you for paying attention up to this point. 4. Have I ever thought I might be the only one who really exists? A, yes. B, no. C, not until now.
Okay, right. So you write your answer down. I'm going to do my 4 questions now. Don't forget, you write down the letter. If you're allowed to circle one of them. What happens if you get the circle one wrong? There's a penalty. Oh. Okay, the reader doesn't score. All right, okay. So I'm going to pick my card. How would I describe myself? Put things off until the last minute. Need time, hate pressure. Perfectionist, can't leave things unfinished. This is really good fun playing with the kids, by the way. I thoroughly recommend this game. Okay.
Yep.
What do I think is the best way to celebrate success? Fucking hell. Partying, gloating, shopping.
Oh.
Partying, gloating, or shopping? I'm being completely honest in my answers. Completely honest in my answers. The best way to celebrate success.
Go.
What do I think of sitting in the front row at the cinema? It's the best row in the cinema. It's better than being right at the back. It's the worst row in the cinema. You've been to the pictures with me.
Yeah.
What do I dislike most? Mismatched socks, gross exaggerations, or useless trivia? Mismatched socks, gross exaggerations, or useless trivia? Okay.
Told you a million times. Right.
Okay. So read your question and I'll tell you what I put.
Okay. Let's go back.
Honestly,
Let's go back to the start. Right.
Hang on, Nelly. Could you just type in your answers for Catherine again, please?
Which fairground ride do I like best? Is it A, bumper cars, B, a pirate ship, or C, log flume?
C, the log flume.
Yes.
Yes, mate. Yes, mate. Come on, Nelly. Let's see your answers. Let us know if you got it right.
2. How would I describe myself? A giver, B, a taker, or C, a hoarder?
I've put B, a taker, and I've circled it.
Why? Definitely a giver, mate.
Fuck off! All right, well, I didn't
I give and give. I
Okay.
give and give until I've got nothing to give left.
I blew my circle. Next one.
I've got serious questions to ask, but we'll do that off air. 3. Which do I think would be the most interesting museum to run? A, the Natural History Museum, B, the Science Museum, or C, the British Museum?
A.
Incorrect. Nah.
What
British Museum.
Oh, you massive racist.
I like mummies.
Massive racist.
I like mummies.
All right, so far I've only got 3 points. Nelly's been very quiet. I don't think he's got any.
Have I ever thought I might be the only one who really exists? A, yes. B, no. C, not until now.
B.
Incorrect. A.
Fuck, you two not buy into that shit.
I went to college. We had to think about that stuff.
At journalism college?
No.
Oh, philosophy school. I forgot you went to with Plato.
Mate, I studied Camus, you prick.
Okay, I got 3 points. All right. Here are mine. How would I describe myself? What does that mean? What is that?
Go on.
Put things off till the last minute. Mm-hmm. Need time, hate pressure. Perfectionist, can't leave things unfinished.
I put C, perfectionist.
Well, you
always messing.
You put it wrong. Put things off until the last minute.
I always put that, and then I thought, not true.
Dickhead. Nelly wrote perfection, gloating.
Worst C, gross exaggerations, he reckoned. But we're getting ahead of ourselves.
He's got the first 2 wrong. What do I think is the best way to celebrate success?
C, shopping.
Yeah, totally. Have you circled any of these?
I forgot.
Do you want to circle either of the last 2?
Yeah, C.
Okay.
They're both C.
So number 3. What do I think of sitting in the front row at the cinema? It's the best row in the cinema. B, it's better than being right at the back. Or C, it's the worst row in the cinema.
Worst.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Too close. You have to turn your head to see the screen. Back row is the best. Which do I dislike most? Mismatched socks, gross exaggerations, useless trivia.
And I put B, gross exaggerations, because you
You're
love
correct.
the other 2.
Jimbo says if gross exaggerations were a pet peeve, Ian would really, really annoy himself. I do, Jim, I do. All right, so what are the scores at the end of that round?
Well, how many did you score on me?
3.
And I scored 3 on you.
Oh, okay.
But
You got a double.
But then a circle.
No, you put... No, fuck that. You put a circle on answer number 2
Yeah.
after I'd told you the answer.
But you'd said after the last 2, but I'd already got it right.
No, of the last 2, not the first 2.
Oh, I thought you meant the last 2.
No, I did mean the last 2.
Yeah, but you said the last 2, and I went, oh,
Yeah,
well, the
I meant
last 2. I'm going to want the one that got right.
No, I didn't mean the previous 2.
Well, mate,
I'm very
you need to be
precise.
more clear.
No, I didn't mean the previous 2. I meant the last 2.
Well-
Okay, so you only got 3.
Yeah, that's fine.
Hang on. It's 3 points per question.
Oh, 369.
Fucking hell. All
A
right.
goose drag wine, a monkey.
All right.
tobacco with
Let's
the
do another card. All right.
skull
I'll go first this time.
in. All right.
Okay.
You don't know me at all, is what
Am I best
including.
at? Chess, Monopoly, or life? Chess, Monopoly, or Scrabble?
Oh, God.
Chess, Monopoly, or Scrabble? Number 2. What am I most likely to do if someone annoys me? Annoy them back. Get upset with them. Pretend not to care. That's an easy one.
They're asking the main purveyor of this shit. Go on.
Who do I most like to work with? People who are the same as me. People who are different to me.
People who are shorter than me.
Or C, I prefer to work on my own. You might want to circle this one.
Give me the options again.
Who do I most like to work with? A, Catherine. B, anyone else in the whole world.
A, me.
A, people who are the same as me. B, people who are
But
different
I'm not the same
to
as
me.
you. I'm better than you.
C, I prefer to work on my own. A lot of people have totally misunderstood our relationship. 4, what do I think is most likely to happen to humans in the future? This is great when you play it with the kids, because questions like this, you find out how weird your children are. I love it.
I've got a good idea.
A, they will become extinct. B, they will live on other planets. Or C, they will become cyborgs.
You'd like that, wouldn't you? Especially a sexy one.
Oh, I was listening to the Marvel calls, and they were talking about one of the superheroes in Marvel. What's his name? The one who's married to Wanda. He's AI, but he's like fit. So yeah, it's fine to fall in love with him. Right.
Yeah, but I don't want to do a spoiler, but it's probably not. Right, go.
Here we go. Question 1. What am I best at? Chess, Monopoly, or Scrabble?
Monopoly.
Correct.
I don't like playing Monopoly with you because you're nasty. Nasty,
it's
nasty, nasty.
Cutthroat business.
I think you're horrible.
Have you circled any of these?
Yes.
Right.
One of the last 2.
Question 2. What am I most likely to do if someone annoys me? A, annoy them back. B, get upset with them. C, pretend not to care.
Well, I think we all know it's annoy them back.
Correct.
Harder. And more annoyinger.
Graham is watching loads of episodes of 321 because of us. Don't blame us, mate. Don't blame us. That's your call. Question 3. Who do I most like to work with? A, people who are the same as me. B, people who are different to me. C, I prefer to work on my own.
A.
C. Number 4. What do I think is most likely to happen to humans in the future? A, they will become extinct. B, they will live on other planets. C, they'll become cyborgs. I'm afraid you're wrong. It was B. They will live on other planets. What did you write down? B?
B, yeah.
How many did you get there?
Well,
Oh, you circled number 3.
Yeah.
People who are the same as me. Oh, Christ. No, I can't think of anything worse. I fucking hate people.
You said A, Catherine, and I thought you were giving me a hint. Yes, you did.
But then I was a joke. That was clearly a joke.
Yes, you did. You're mean. You're mean.
It's clearly a joke.
You're a joke.
You're a joke.
You're a joke.
People have got 1 out of 4. How many points did you get there?
369.
You didn't fucking get 9.
I've knocked the end off my knob now, and that's your fault.
How many points? You got 2 right, so you got 6, you twat. Oh, no, you wrote B.
Yeah.
Right, you got 9, so you're on 18. Do yours, please.
I might.
Doobie D, you are in the wrong chap.
No one is the same as Ian.
John Harris, 54, my brother.
Thank God.
Shut up.
I wasn't answering that question. I was answering the question. I thought you were slipping me a different question.
If anyone wants to call in, we can play this on Skype as well. If you want to play it on Skype, you're very welcome to.
Right, me.
If you want to call in, zoom in, Skype in. Okay, go.
Okay. Okay, everybody, strap in. 1. Which would I rather eat for a year? A. Fish and chips. Flipping heck, mate. Come on.
That was out of order. I'm so sorry. That was out of order. That was like an involuntary. I don't even know where that came from.
I know where it came from. You're dead of mind. Dirty bastard.
Terrible thing to say.
Isn't it awful?
It is awful.
Even Clinton Baptiste's less mucky than you.
I don't think he is. She's in the sun. She's had one up the bum. It's Linda Pollard. I think that actually was one, wasn't it? He does stuff like that.
Similar, yeah. Similar. Right, which would I rather eat for a year? Spoiler.
Go on.
It's not a male member. Which round do I eat for a year, everyone? Fish and chips, sausage and mash, pizza.
I don't know if you like any of those foods.
Well, you don't know me at all, clearly.
All right, I got it. Yeah.
Next. What would I do if I accidentally farted in public?
Okay, I know.
No, you bloody don't. B. A. Be embarrassed. B. Pretend it wasn't me.
Stop there.
C.
I think I got it.
C. Burst out laughing.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. All right. Yep, got it.
Where would I most want to live? A. Hong Kong. B. New York. Or C. Sydney.
Actually, yeah. Okay. Go.
And the final question. Oh, God. What does my family squabble about most?
Oh, Christ. It is actually Christ.
Actually, that has been a thing. A. Money. B. Chores. C. Television.
Now, by television, are we including screen time?
No.
Okay.
Don't complicate matters. Just opt.
Gatford's gone C, BBC. Okay, Catherine, let's have it. What you got?
Okay. The answers, everybody. Which would I rather eat for a year? Would it be fish and chips, sausage and mash, or would it be pizza? What did you put?
I went pizza.
Sausage and mash, mate.
I've never seen you eat a sausage.
Mr. Treat.
Okay, all right.
2.
Treat.
What would I do if I accidentally farted in public? Would I A, be embarrassed, B, pretend it wasn't me, or C, burst out laughing?
C.
No, I pretend it wasn't me.
Oh, for Christ's sake, why are you lying? All right, I circled this next one.
Where would I most want to live? Would it be A, Hong Kong, B, New York, or C, Sydney?
New York.
Yes.
Yes! 6 points!
And what does my family squabble about most? A, money, B, chores, or C, television?
Now, when you said family, I thought the kids' chores.
Yeah.
Here we go. All right.
That bloody bedroom.
So I got 9. So I'm up to 9. You're on to 18. Next round.
Oh, we're going in again.
If anyone wants to come join us, you're very welcome. You go first this time.
Okay. Right, 1.
We're playing Sussed, by the way, if you're enjoying this. It's really cheap on Amazon, I think.
Where's my pen gone? Did I buy that? Where's my pen gone?
No, you didn't buy it. I bought it and then told you to buy it, and then you never played it.
That sounds like me.
Yeah.
Sad times. Right, me. 1. What would I do if I became invisible, Ian? Would I A, become a crime fighter?
Oh, fuck off.
Would I B, become a magician? Or would I...
Why would you be a magician if you're invisible? Invisible? Yeah. What?
It's tricky, wouldn't it? You wouldn't be able to see me cards.
Is C, annoy the person that you work with all the time and shit him up?
C, get into trouble.
I think I might circle that one. Number 2.
2. Which would I most want to have a year's supply of? Not that.
It's not there.
Would I want... Oh... What would I most want to have a year's supply of? Would it be A, biscuits? Would it be B, crisps? Or would it be C, cakes?
Shame I can't circle 2 of them.
All 3. Okay. Next one. What sort of puzzles am I worst at? A, crossword puzzles. B, brain teasers.
All right, John, go on.
Or C, Sudoku.
Oh, I was just hoping that was going to be jigsaws. Because I know you're good at those. So
No, I'm shit at them.
Read them again, please.
Would it be A, crossword puzzles, B, brain teasers, or C, Sudoku?
It's nearly a voice, not quite. just far enough away to not get us cancelled.
4. What do I usually do when I use the bathroom at home? Do I A, lock the door?
Oh, Jesus.
Do I B, close the door but leave it unlocked? Or do I C, leave the door slightly open so I can watch the telly?
Got you. All right.
I added a bit of extra on there. It didn't have the telly thing, but...
All right, I'm ready.
All right, go.
Do you want to give us your answers?
Yeah. What would I do if I became invisible, Ian? Would
Get into trouble.
Yes.
C, circled it. 6 points. Thank you.
Yes, I would. Which would I most want to have a year's supply of? A, biscuits, B, crisps, C, cakes.
Cakes.
No.
What?
Crisps.
Shut up.
I'm not really a cake person
I've
at the
never
moment.
seen you eat a crisp. I've never seen you eat a crisp. I've seen you eat a cake.
Give me more crisps.
Okay. All right.
3, what sort of puzzles am I worst at? A, crossword puzzles. B, brain teasers. Or C, Sudoku.
Well, see, I think you're terrible at brain teasers, but you would say that you weren't. So I've gone Sudoku.
Yeah, number squares. I don't like maths.
3 points.
And what do I usually do when I use the bathroom at home? Do I A, lock the door?
Yes.
Yeah, yes.
Okay. So
Do I?
The
Have you been watching me? Okay.
9, 10, 11, 12. 12 plus 9 is 21. Right. This is it. So this is my last go, right?
Yeah. Is this for the win?
All right. Question 1.
Yeah, go on.
What would be my first reaction if I got lost? A. Why is that funny?
Just the idea of you getting lost.
Panic. B. Lose my temper. C. Ask the way.
Yeah.
Okay,
Next.
That's pretty obvious, isn't it? Which would I most want to be? A world... in fact, these are easy. A world-class surgeon, an Olympic athlete, or a Grammy-winning musician?
Well, you got struck off, of course, so the first one is out.
3. Oh, here we go. What irritates me most? A. Whining. B. Rambling. C. Nagging.
I object to the word nagging. I think it's misogynistic. And I need to have a word with you about that. But we'll do it later.
Number 4.
Yes.
What am I most likely to do if I were Prime Minister for a day? A. Introduce a new law. B. Announce a national holiday. Or C. Raise awareness of something. That's a good one, isn't it?
Oh, I know.
All right, here we go. What would be my first reaction if I got lost? A. Panic. B. Lose my temper. C. Ask the way.
That's the way.
Oh, no, lose my temper.
You like being lost.
Yeah, but if it
You
was...
find it exciting.
If I was... Yeah, but then why would I ask the way? No, if it was going on and I was going to be late for something, I'd be fucking... Did you circle that one?
No, I didn't circle any of them.
Oh, you got it
I'm
wrong.
going to do it now.
Well, don't... Right, circle that one.
I'm going to circle one of the last 2.
Which would I most want to be?
Muso.
Muso, yep. What irritates me most? Whining, rambling, or nagging?
Well, none of those things, really, because it doesn't happen. But if it had to be, I think it would be nagging.
Correct. What am I most likely to do if I were Prime Minister for a day? Introduce a new law.
Yeah.
Announce...
Reintroduce the death penalty.
I wouldn't
That's what
do the
everyone
death
wants.
penalty.
It's what everyone wants.
I wouldn't do that one, but I would make it illegal to be a dickhead.
Boom. I knew it. So it would be a new law, right?
Yeah.
Right.
All right.
I think I'm a winner.
How many points
I'm
you
a
get?
winner, baby.
How many points you
Well, I
get?
didn't get the first one, but I got every single other one, and I circled 3C.
So well, tell me what your score is, please.
Well, how many did you get for circles?
You get 3 and a 6. 6 for a circle, 3 for the others. So 12.
Yeah, 12.
So you got 30 points and I got 21 points.
Oh, does that feel to be a loser?
No, I tell you exactly how it feels. It feels great,
Because?
but I'm not that bothered about you, and you're obviously really bothered about me. So yeah, actually, I'm glad that went exactly how I wanted it to go. Me looking cool, you looking like the fool. My name is Muhammad Ali.
Don't do the
I'm not, you
voice.
can do an impression.
No. Well, I've got one sweet left, and after that, I know who's getting it. Me.
Because you like sucking.
Flipping heck, mate. Could you wind it up? I'm going to get in touch with HR. Oh, hang on a minute.
That's me. Right, I don't know what this one is. I don't know if this one's any good. 5-second rule. Let's have a little look.
I am most attentive. That's right, of heights down.
How do you even open this bastard? You know when, like, boxes, they get, like, a vacuum in?
I think it's got a bit of tape on it. So that's never going to work. Yes, it's got a little... Have you got, like, a knife or something? Hard. Give me that. Don't swear.
Didn't. Don't break it.
I won't.
Alright.
And there's one on the other side.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, it means I've never opened this then.
You have. This is sticky.
You read the rules for this one. You do this one.
This has got an egg timer in it. I can't get this flipping thing open.
Oh, Ginger Big Mark sent me that.
Oh, that's great.
Thank you, Mark.
Oh, flipping it. There's stickers at the top and bottom as well. They really do not want 5 seconds. They don't want us to play this. God.
I feel really bad about doing the spoiler for Sherlock.
Oh, let it go.
No, I can't let it go. You basically are dismissing these people. Oh, shit. Hang on. Who's this?
Dave, let it go.
Hello, caller. Hello. Oh, they hung up.
Chicken. Now I can get it open. Now I can get it open. Right, here we go. 5 second rule. Got more plastic. 5 second rule.
Did you know the numbers on a toaster were minutes?
Well, I only found out this morning. I didn't think that. I think it was. I thought it was grades of.
Yeah, I thought it was grades.
Doneness.
Gradations. So this game has never been opened.
No.
All right, let's see what we've got to do here. Oh, I played this. Oh, fuck. That's satisfying, isn't it? Object of the game, to correctly answer the most questions by giving 3 answers before the balls twist down to the bottom of the timer. Place the cards into the card box. Open them up, please. All the cards should have the same colour facing at the front.
There's red and there's also yellow.
Each player...
I'm only going to open one. We don't need to.
No, you don't know that. Each player receives 1 pass-on card and 1 switch card.
What? Oh, God.
Fuck's sake.
So this is a switch. So there's 2 lots here.
Okay, so I have a switch.
No, this is switch here.
All right, well, I'll
It says
have
switch on it.
All right.
Just wait until I've got everything open, please, before you start dabbling.
Dabbling in black magic.
Here comes Scatford.
All right, let's get... Scatford? Fucking hell. She called you Scatford.
No, I didn't.
How dare you? Oh, I've got a very strange screen that's got, like, no camera and a weird logo on it.
Yeah, you've seen that before.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, you have.
I don't think I have.
I know for a fact that you have.
You're most likely correct. I just don't recall it.
Right, so we're
What is the purpose of your visit?
No, he wants to play. So let's get this set up. Hang on, everyone be quiet for a minute. All right, so everyone needs a pass-on and a switch card. So give me a pass-on.
There's yours, Gatford.
Yeah.
I'll put that there in front of you.
And give me a switch card, please.
Do you remember switch cards?
Oh, yeah, I do actually. Yeah. Well, they were called something before that, weren't they?
Don't know.
What were they called with switch cards before switch cards? It's like Dolphin or something. Right. Okay, so I'll go first. Right. Oh, shit.
Do you need other...
No. Hang on. The player... Right. Decider will be first, and then... Okay. Draw a card, hang on a second, and then reads it aloud. All cards begin with name 3, followed by random categories.
Yep.
For example, the card may read name 3 countries beginning with B. The player that read the question then starts the timer by flipping it over. The player answering, that's me, has 5 seconds to give 3 answers. If another player deems an answer given to be questionable, the group as a whole should decide if the answer is acceptable. If the player answering is only able to name 1 or 2 answers, they get no point and play moves on. So then you would be the guesser and he would be the one that gives you the question.
Okay.
The new player cannot use any answers on. Play continues until someone can name 3 in 5 seconds and receives a point. If player gets back to the original player without anyone naming 3 in 5 seconds, that player gets a point. Okay, well, what is switch and pass on? Hang on. Special cards. These cards can be played by the player answering. They are 2 different types, pass on and switch. If the player answering wants to use one of these, they must call out pass on or switch immediately after hearing the question. If the player answering decides to use pass on after hearing the question is instead asked of the other person. So assuming I'm the guesser, you're the questioner, so then it would move on to Gatford.
Yeah.
If that player gives 3 correct answers, he receives 1 point. However, if they fail to give the 3 correct answers, the original player answering receives the point. When the person the question, okay, switch. The player answering can change the question for a new one by using a switch card. As previously stated, the player must call out switch immediately. Fucking hell.
So if you guess, you can't then call pass on and switch.
No, you've got to do it straight away as soon as the question's asked.
Right, so hang on. The player, read the question, start the timer by... All right, let's go for it. All right, let's see what happens. So, Catherine, you're gonna read out a question and you're gonna turn over the timer.
I'm gonna take it from the back because we can see the front.
All right, and get ready to turn the timer over once you've
I've
read
asked
out the question.
And I'm asking it of you, Gatford.
No, of me.
Of you.
Gatford, you don't say anything.
Okay, unless you don't get it right.
I tell you what, let's put the switch and the pass on cards to one side for a moment. They confuse things.
Ready?
Right, go.
Ian, name 3 Disney princesses.
Oh, fuck knows. Princess Peach, Lady and the Princess.
No.
Okay.
Okay, then is that now passing to me?
Is it? Heck, no. So what then happens...
If that goes to one side?
Is, yeah, then Gatford asks a question to you.
Can you be my proxy on that side, Ian, because I can't see the cards?
I'll be your proxy. All right.
Yeah.
So no point is scored. If none of you get this right, if you don't get this right and then you don't get yours right, I get a point.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so Catherine.
Yes.
This is Gatford's. I'll go for this one. Name 3...
Mean.
Name 3 sporting event sponsors.
Umbro, Nike, Adidas.
Oh, fuck. All right. How did you know that?
Oh, hold on a minute. Can I query that? Sorry, not to be...
You can query it.
Yeah. Can you read the question again?
Name 3 sporting event sponsors.
Oh,
those
event,
are,
not
those
strips.
Those are sponsors of kits, not events.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, let me just see what the rules are. If
we agree it as a group.
A group as a whole. Yeah, I agree.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah, I agree, actually. All right, so...
I concede that, yeah.
If someone is typing in the chat Exactford, I agree with them.
They're right in Queryford.
Oh, okay, nice.
Do you want to do Gatford's?
Yep.
Okay, and I'll turn.
Ready?
Yeah, go.
Okay. Gatford, name 3 places you find money.
The bank, under the bed, behind the sofa.
Whoa.
Under the bed? What are you doing?
I'm questioning under the bed.
Don't people hide money under the bed instead of giving it to a bank?
Under a mattress, yes. Never under a bed.
Surely semantics.
Semantics are important. We've only got 3.
Racist, mate. I'm going to say no.
Yeah.
Now, what that means is
you
comes
get a
back
point.
to me and I get a point. So that's round 1.
That's why you say no, Kath, clearly.
All right. That is
Okay,
round 1. So round 2, Catherine will answer first, then Gatford, then me. And if we go all the way round and no one gets a point, Catherine gets the point.
No.
I understand.
Okay. So, there's like, is the red side? No. There's
Can we just take from one side and stop being a prick about it, please?
All right. Well, here you go. Name 3 occasions you have to be quiet.
In a library, in an exam, and in a gynecological exam.
Right.
It's weird if you talk to them. It's weird. It's off-putting.
What if I ask you a question?
Why are they talking to me down there? My face is up here.
You don't have to be quiet.
You do.
You don't have
You
to
do.
be quiet.
No one wants chatty Cathy when they're looking at
I'm
your
not accepting that, Gary.
gooch.
I'm not accepting that either. I don't
Brilliant.
think
2 men.
I don't think you have to be quiet.
Well,
Thank you.
As you've never been there.
How do you know that?
Well, I've been in a gynecological exam. Have you?
Ian, no, I have not, but Ian was a married man. He may have been in one. We don't know that.
What? Do you know what? Do you know what? The chat is saying you have to be quiet. I think we give Catherine.
You do. You don't want to be putting them off when they're rooting around.
The chat can be the judge. Right. So, Catherine, could you read one for Gary, please?
Yes, with great pleasure.
Open Wideford.
Shushford. Named. Who's this for?
Me.
This is for Gary.
Okay, brace yourself, Gary. Name 3 places you find spiders.
In the sink, in the bath, and down the drain.
Give you that. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Okay. You could have done the same answer you did for where do you find money. It would have still...
Yeah, it's true, actually.
Right. Catherine, this is Gary's for me. Would you do the honours, please?
Yes. Name 3 places to fish.
A river, the sea, or a lake.
All right.
Yeah.
So the score at the end of that round, 1 to Catherine, 1 to Gerald, 2 to Daddy Lily's. Right. So now it's Gary is asking me first. Catherine, would you do the honours for Gary, please?
Yes. Ian. Questionford. Name 3 parts of a car.
The steering wheel, the tyres, and the seats. No, all of the non-technical.
That was a pretty easy one there, yeah.
All right, Gary.
I think so too, Gary. You should have picked a better one.
This is one for Catherine now, right? You saw that question.
I didn't see them. I wasn't looking. I was looking over there.
All right, name 3 events in a decathlon.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Bikes, jumping, swimming.
No, okay. No. Bikes, jumping and swimming, you twat.
Only one of those is correct.
Well, hang on a minute. Is there a chance that we give that to her? Are those...
No.
What does the chat think?
No. Decathlon is all athletics. They do not swim or ride bikes.
Thank you very much indeed. All right. So now it is...
They should.
Your question...
Oh, I thought you said decathlon.
Decathlon.
That's like triathlon.
Finish a few strokes.
That
right, it's Gary's turn. I'm going to ask Gary. Gary, 3 ways you can cook fish.
Fry in the oven or over a fire.
Does this make a noise when you turn?
Yeah, it goes bonk.
It's
got a little honk in it. You've done that before.
That was a surprise. Give you that, Gary.
Thank you.
It's 2 to Gary, 1 to Catherine, 3 to Daddy Lily's.
Whoa. 3 to Daddy Lily? Have you had your go yet?
Yeah, I did the car bits.
I did the car and I did the one before.
ADHD enters the chat.
Right, okay, so now it's Gatford to go first. Do you
No, it's Ian. Ian is now the question asker.
Question master.
For Catherine. All right.
Okay.
Okay. Name 3 spices used in Indian food.
Coriander, masala.
You just got curry. Curry's a spice.
I said curry.
You said coriander.
I said curry right at the end when you were talking already and it hadn't quite finished.
Well, masala is not a spice.
It is.
It isn't.
It's a mixture of spices.
Is it? Heck.
Well, we don't need to worry about it because she didn't get it. She didn't get 3. So
Didn't get 3.
Oh, I've got something here for you, Gary. Oh, there's an extra one.
It's a tiny little stubby finger.
Put my glasses up.
Little stubby finger.
It's not swearing because I'm just pushing the glasses.
All right, Catherine, do you want to do Gary, or at least ask him a question?
Name 3 board games.
Monopoly, Scrabble, Cluedo.
Very, very, very well done, mate. Very well done. Right, now Gary's asking me.
Ready?
Do it in your best Gatford impression, please.
Name.
Oh, for you fucking G! You turn that over when you've asked the question.
Sorry,
and
I forgot. I was too
Dirty
busy. I was
G.
too busy being Gatford. He would get it wrong. I was in character.
Okay.
Name 3 places you would sing.
In a church, at a funeral, and just to celebrate life in a park.
Excuse me, how many people sing at funerals?
Hymns.
No.
Yes.
Ooh,
yes.
Tend to just have pieces of music played at funerals.
Singing
They
hymns.
sang at the Queen's.
Yes, mate.
All right,
I sang a lot.
So I'll take that.
True, they did swing at the Queen's, that's true.
All right, Final round.
Good enough for her. It's good enough for you.
I'll be honest, I'm surprised you bought the Singing in the Park to celebrate life, but you did. That's fine.
I've seen you doing just that.
Right.
Sometime in the afternoon, perhaps.
Final round.
I wasn't singing.
1 point.
We had
3 points.
We had a dance in an empty Asda the other day, didn't we?
Oh yeah, that was weird. That Asda. There's really horrible McDonald's. There was a horrible man running there who told a girl off for going
a begrudging burger
to the toilet. Oh, it's horrible. Just cooking your chicken thing. All right, but why have you put the fries on the side while you're cooking? So when we sit in the car, they're cold.
Be cold.
Right.
Who's go?
I'm going to ask you first, Catherine.
Go on. Get your hand on that and turn it over.
This is an easy one. Name 3 girl bands.
Spice Girls, All Saints, and Atomic Kitten.
There you go. Well done. You got the points, kid. You got the point.
Yes, finally. Finally, my specialist subject. Ready, everybody? Whose turn is it?
Gary.
Name 3 things made of glass.
Oh, a vase. Oh, my word. My mind went blank. Sorry.
What have you got on your face?
Glasses.
They're literally made of glass.
Do you know what confused me? What is in front of me is a glass, and I thought if I say glass, you're going to go, no.
No, you could have said glass.
No, but it just...
It's a glass. It's made of glass. It's a glass.
Don't overcomplicate things, Garrel. That's not that game.
That was your chance to catch up, and you blew it.
Is it your turn now?
This is my turn to win.
Oh, is this to win? Is this to end this?
Here we go.
Finish
him. You're in my head. That's what's the problem.
Ian?
Yes, Catherine?
Tell me 3 insects that sting.
Bees, wasps, hornets.
Yeah,
oh my God, you didn't think he would!
Well, I just thought you'd probably eaten them.
There we go.
Well, that was very nice of you.
2 to Catherine, 3 to Gatford, but a big old 5 to the daddy.
And can you stop calling yourself that? 1. And 2, someone in the chat there, it's Dan is calling you Glassford.
Glassford. 1, I agree. 2, can we stop using numbers to make points?
3, no.
Gatford, thank you very much. It was an absolute pleasure. I enjoyed playing that a lot. We say tutty buys. Oh, there we go.
I hope that was his thumb.
There we go. That was fun.
Oh,
right?
that was a lot. That was literally seconds of fun.
Could you tidy the box up?
Why is it my job? Because I'm a woman.
It's not the first time you've had that said to you.
Flipping heck, mate. Come on. Enough. I've had enough of your cheek today.
You've only seen me for an hour or so.
No, and it's enough, frankly.
These cards, you don't need these.
This hasn't got a lid, has it?
No, mate. That was fun. Oh, look at that, suddenly it's 9 o'clock and all is well in the world.
We've had a lot of giggles. Some giggles, a few giggles. I giggle.
What do you want to do next? Well, I think we're done with games.
Do you want to watch something?
I'm glad I dug those out. That was a lot of fun.
He's very blue tonight. I'm glad you've noticed that, Highs Dan, because I'll be summoning you to the tribunal.
You know, this is genuine. You know I'm going to worry about that spoiler all night. You know I'm going to worry about that.
Let it go.
Let it go. What's great as well is watching that Dr. Sarno film. And I went for a walk today. I haven't exercised for months. By exercise, I mean going for a walk. I haven't done it for months, right? And I'm putting on a lot of weight. So yesterday I went for a walk up Coombe Hill, and I found this new bench from the side, and it was just sat there. And today I went for a walk, and I was really trying to be mindful.
Yes.
And be in the second. I'm going, right, I'm looking at that puddle. That puddle's gone now. I'm just trying to be in the second. And then I watched this Dr. Sarno thing, which is amazing. And there was this guy on there who was talking about mindfulness, and he's going, it's how you define success. Some of my videos on YouTube have 50 million views, right? And for a while, that was what I thought what success was. But that isn't success. That's just a number. Success is being in this moment right now and being okay with it. And what I'm trying to say is I'm not looking, I've got no idea how many people are watching this. Don't think anyone else has signed up for the Patreon, and we'll plug it again in a minute. But that's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Because you're here. You're here. We're here. Everybody's here.
Thank you, Richard. So this is success, is the fact that at 2 minutes past 9, your kids are in there safe. One of my boys is in Ireland. The other one is at home, probably playing Fortnite. And we're doing this, and it's, I'm hanging out with my best friend. That's success.
Yeah.
That's success. It's like when Wednesday was a really long day for me. So I did the radio show,
it'd been one of those that you've been dreading because from the
things.
beginning of the week, you know, when you go, oh shit, wait, it's me so
I've been
hard.
dragging it for a bit longer because the improv was supposed to be the week before, and then they postponed it because of the train strike. So part of me was relieved, and then I thought, but yeah, it means it's gonna. So I did the radio show. I went and recorded for about 3 hours at 4 Extra, which I find really stressful because I have to do a whole week's worth of links in that session, and I can do the first 3 or 4 days easy. Then it gets to Thursday. I'm like, I've got no idea what to say. So I did that. Then I went and taught improv for 90 minutes, right? And at the end of it, I was feeling really ill. I had a really bad headache. I had a terribly upset stomach, and. And I thought we were going to go and see Neil Hamburger, and part of me nearly called it off because I was so tired.
I was braced for that.
Yeah, I was going to. But then I thought, no, because the reason I'm doing all of this work...
So you can go.
...is so I can go there. That's the living bit. The rest of it, and some of it was actually quite good fun. The improv was quite good fun. I'm really enjoying the radio show. It was not... I like the producer of the 4 Extra stuff.
Isn't it funny, right? Because I'm the same. If I've ever got like a friend to go and see or something at the end of a long day, my impulse is that is the thing that I can put off. But actually, that's the most vital thing.
That's the living part.
and the rest of it is a means to an end, or should be. And it's so easy to forget that.
Exactly.
You think that extra bit is an extra bit. You think of it as being the luxury thing, the additional thing.
But
when actually that's the point.
The whole day has allowed me to buy.
Yeah.
And it was great because I got there really early before you did. I saw Greg Turkington walk in, who we know. You know, I can't believe he considers us a friend. It's amazing. And he went in with someone else. The guy, was his name Mark or Mike? The major...
Mike.
And I saw him go in, and there's that part of me going, oh, wait for Catherine. I thought, no, fuck it. We email each other. I'm going to go in. And he was so pleased to see me. Told me something very, very funny about the Beach Boys, which I've listened to, and it's outrageous.
But also unsurprising.
Yeah. Bruce was the surprise.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I was going to cancel it and go home and go to bed. But that evening was the living part, and it was brilliant. We got to see Greg. We got to see his Neil Hamburger show, which I just find so funny. Got to meet this guy Mike and see his show, which I absolutely love because it was really weird and not everyone was getting it. And I love that. And I had a really nice chat with them. That was the living part. Then we had a, journey home. We had a really disappointing McDonald's that was funny.
No, but it was an extravaganza.
Oh, it was funny. We're in this huge giant Asda that's like closed. It's very weird. That was the living part.
Yeah.
But
that's the bit you put off. Jen just said that she's the same, but it's such a good point. I cancel nice things so often because I'm tired from work. That's really, you've got to go for those things. Yeah.
We have it flipped. This is slightly different because I'm able to look at this as a job now. I consider I have 3 jobs: a breakfast show, the counselling 3 days a week, and this. So I consider this a job. But it's a job I enjoy. But there is a point on a Thursday or Friday where I'm like, oh shit, I got to do that. I'm so tired. Slightly different because it's you, but it is a job. But tomorrow, I'm doing a show. Tomorrow I'm doing nothing, which is great.
Which is important.
Yeah. I'll go for a nice walk. I might go to an AA meeting, but I might just go for a nice walk. Sundays work, and work in inverted commas, because that will be the whole day of getting to Birmingham and coming back. And I need to remember how to say no. Not that I want to say no to Gingerbread Marks. I'm really looking forward to that.
But to save time for the things you want to do.
Yeah. So, Left, thank you for the sub with Prime. So we get it flipped.
John says we should go to nice things and cancel work.
Yeah, but we get it twisted too much. I get it twisted too much. I'm so tired from work, I'm not going to go out and do this nice thing. But that's what work has bought me the time to do. I can go to these nice things because I am working. And if I don't do the nice things, well, then I'm just my job. Which
brings us to the beginning of the show again, when we were talking about building in things to look forward to, because otherwise the weeks fly by and you think, what am I doing with my life? Why is no one phoning me anymore? It's because you don't make time, people forget about you, don't they?
We should say that we're doing 2 free shows this week, tonight and tomorrow night, and you'll be able to watch these on YouTube. But we normally do 2 shows behind a paywall for our wonderful patrons, many of whom are here right now.
And if you're new to this, then I hope you've noticed...
Lane's in the chat.
Oh, Lane.
Lane's in the chat.
I hope you've noticed, if you're new to this, how welcoming and generally nice these people are. We don't take any nonsense in the chat because we like to keep it like this.
Thank you, Richard, for putting the link. So we do Patreon. It's for $4.99 a month plus VAT, less than 2 coffees. You get 2 of these shows a week. They also come up as podcasts that you get, and you get access to hundreds of hours of previous podcasts and previous video shows. It's $4.99 plus VAT. There are other tiers. If you fancy for 1 month going to the £15 plus VAT tier, you get invited to 2 private Zoom meetings a month with us and the other £15-pounders. Go and have a look. We know times are tough. We know some of you are dropping off. That's absolutely fine.
Completely get it.
But sorry, I got this cough. We'd really appreciate if, at the very least, you go and have a look. Visionary is a Patreon, and we think we give good value for money compared to a lot of others. Some of you only get like 1 show a month. Richard loves the Zoom meetings. We've talked about that. So go and have a look. Patreon.com/Ian and Catherine. I am Catherine with a K. Lane is in the chat. Cleo is in the chat. This has been a very long time coming. Congratulations. It's lovely to have you here.
Yeah.
If you want to give us a call, there's the phone number at the bottom, 0203 286 6370. And also, I mean, you never mentioned this. If you go to ianandcatherine.com and you put in your details, then you get put on the mailing list. And every week or so, we send out a little email of what we're up to and stuff like that, which you might find useful. Oh, it's Dan says, being a patron from the start, never once regretted it. Love it. Thank you, Dan.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Della says she loves the Patreon as well. Thank you very much indeed. I will give up smoking to keep my Patreon if needed. John.
Wow.
Okay, Lane's having a shit. All right, mate. All right, calm down.
Okay, so it's been a while, but pretty much the same as before.
What's going on here? Okie dokie. Okie dokie. What do you want to watch, Catherine? I always kind of dominate this bit.
What could we watch? Every time I choose something, it's things that I watched as a 20-something woman and thought were okay, and then you realise after the fact how much flipping body shaming and nasty woman-on-woman meanness there is in them. But that's the way it was. I wonder what we watch. I wonder is...
You wonder is
there any... What did I really like watching back in the day? We watched the Clothes Show, didn't we, last week?
Yeah.
We've seen Trini and Susanna. Is there any America's Next Top Model? Or Britain's Next Top Model?
We might get done for showing that, We might get copyright.
Let's have a look. If we look something really old.
How old do they go back, though?
Oh, God. Ancient. Cycle 4, Episode 1. Do you fancy watching that?
Let's give it a go.
See
The
how long we
search
get.
for Britain's Next Top Model has once again
It's
begun.
brutal.
And this year, it's even
Lisa
bigger.
Snowden!
Yes, so this
I've
Thousands
worked
have
with Lisa.
applied,
She's
and we've
nice.
auditioned the
Jesus.
length and breadth of
Do you remember
the
when
UK.
she first sort of became famous? It was all about, oh my God, she's
Chosen
going out
our
with
finalists,
George Clooney.
And this year, there are 14 girls.
They don't look well.
So the thing I really remember from particularly America's Next Top Model and this was how you'd watch them get their makeup put on, you'd see the shoots, and then at the end they'd show the pictures and you think, God, they look incredible in these pictures. It must be because they've got some sort of inherent magic that only comes through the camera screen. I didn't know about Photoshops. These prom dresses. Yeah. Oh, mean. Now, in these things, they always, at some point, this might be a bit older. Oh, that's,
Take paps.
yeah. But they'll get them standing out freezing cold. They'll get them to go topless at some point, and they'll tell them if they don't like it, they're going to get fired.
I'm sorry.
Precisely
I'm
the sort of shit.
Next Top Model because I'm
The reason why models have been
confident.
abused over
I'm
the
gonna
years.
stop at nothing to get what I want. You will see me at the end of this competition.
Yes.
My name is Louise Hayward. I am 20 years old. I come from Rochdale in Manchester. I think I am Britain's Next Top Model because I think you have to fight for...
I think we can see the problem. Yeah, I'm being super... I'm not... This is not how we'll judge a person, but her teeth.
But this is what they'll take her to task over.
No, well, they won't get her teeth done, will they?
They might get her teeth done.
Holy shit.
What is yours? And I do
believe...
believe
and they always do an enforced makeover and tell them if they don't like it, they would get fired.
Is mine.
It's basically they break them down.
I'm Moth Bradle from Oxford. I'm 18 years old and I'm a gap year student. I'm not going to let this opportunity pass me by.
Hiya, I'm Lisa. I'm 22. I'm from Hertfordshire and I'm a personal trainer. I reckon
and they
could
tend
be
to have a
Britain's next top
25-year-old in there that everyone says looks old.
I'm quirky. I'm a bit of a tomboy and I reckon I'll really stand out from the crowd.
How are you?
I'm Leanne, I'm 18 years old.
When I found out I was on Britain's Next Top Model, I couldn't believe it. I was just in absolute shock.
I'm Ali, I'm 18 years old. I'm from Surrey, I'm a student, and I'm going to win Britain's Next Top Model because there's nothing that I won't do to achieve it.
Oh, they've got her down as the...
Hi, I'm Charlotte Denton. I'm 20 years old. I'm from Formby in Liverpool. Being in Britain's Next Top Model is just the best thing that's ever happened to me in my entire life.
Oh, dangerous.
Hello, I'm Catherine Thomas. I'm 18 from Folkestone in Kent and I'm a student. I'm a very bad loser and I'm going to fight for the prize till the end.
Hello, my name is Lauren Donaldson Stanley. I'm 18 years of age and I'm from Portsmouth. Oh, hi! I think I have what it takes to be Britain's Next Top Model because I feel it within my soul. Lauren Donaldson Stanley, Britain's Next Top Model.
I'm Erin. I'm 18 years old and I'm from Nottingham. I think I've got the full package, so...
Hi, I'm Sophie. I'm 18 from Essex. I want to be the next Lily Cole, Kate Moss, Giselle.
My name is Masara Barry. I'm 20 years old. I'm from London and I'm a student. And I'm going to be Britain's Next Top Model because I have what it takes.
No, I have what it takes.
I'm Indiana. I'm 24 years old and I live in Aldershot in Hampshire. I think I'll be Britain's Next Top Model because I'm confident and I've got some great legs.
Well, give it 3 episodes, you won't be.
I am Rachel. I am 19 years old from Leeds. I am an actress/law student and I am soon to be Britain's Next Top Model.
It definitely seems a bit intimidating, a bit sort of like... It's sort of like she's watching everyone, sort of like judging what they're doing. And it's like, you could be a bit of a stirrer.
And Charlotte's really talkative, and so it sort of catches you off guard a bit. She's such a strong personality. You want to be... I want to talk as well. I don't want to be like overshadowed.
I'm really lively and bubbly, talkative. The girls have picked up on that already. If they don't like it, sorry, that's the way I am.
Oh, she's got curtain parters. She means business.
It's literally just a fucking... They've just hired a room in a hotel.
Put a black curtain over it.
It's a hotel. People that they have just put a black curtain over it.
That's the breakfast room, isn't it? Is that the breakfast room?
When Lisa first came into the room,
I wondered why she was walking so slowly.
About that.
I've worked with Lisa. She's very, very nice. I think, trying to think what we did. I think we did an office pilot together. I've done a few things this year.
This is actually happening. This is really real. Lisa Snowdon is standing in front of me.
Is that how you spell Rachel?
It's how some people spell Rachel, yeah.
Is it not E-A-L?
But it's like Michael, the end of Michael.
M-I-C-H-A. The only way I know how to spell Michael is because there's a song by the man from Del Monte and it goes, M-I-C-H-A-E-L, but Michael doesn't mean a thing to me anymore.
Oh, bless your soul.
But that's the only way I can spell it.
Do you not know any Michaels?
Yeah, I do, but I only spell their name by going M-I-C-H-A-E-L.
Okay, like what you do with spiders, tigers or leopards.
Tigers have stripes.
Yeah, leopard can't change its spots. And you see him mouthing that when he's looking about to compliment you on your animal print. I like your... Leopard top.
Wow. Congratulations, you're the finalist for Britain's Next Top Model.
Correct response.
Now, girls, you may have noticed there are 14 of you this time around. So the competition is bigger than ever, and the battle is going to start now. Now, to be a successful model, you need more than just your beauty. You need character and personality. So with that in mind, the auditorium downstairs is filled with professionals from the world of fashion. One at a time, you're going to have to sell yourselves and convince the world why you deserve to be Britain's.
Is this the bit where they walk up to a panel of people sitting at a table wearing just bikinis? Is that what happens now?
I don't know, I've never seen it.
Good luck, girls, and remember, I want to see individuality and I want to see your personality shine through, okay? Give it all you got.
Who are all these people? Fashion people, I'm guessing, from the hair on the front. Fashion. I like your leopard skin skirt there.
Imagine being sat behind that. Sorry, can you... Do you mind?
Come on, mate. Can you see?
For fuck's sake. The hair I can go with. That? The fuck is that? What does it say on this? Sale?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh, is that one of those sale tickets? Because when I used to work at Topshop, we always used to get people coming in and going, can I have one of those red T-shirts from the window, please, that says sale?
They look like the Insane Clown Posse.
Fashion.
Okay, I can dig that.
Yes.
I can dig that.
When I entered the room today,
I don't want to be sitting behind it.
And I was absolutely terrified because there
was a man in like a mask where you could only see one eye and he looked like a pervert.
It was nerve-wracking.
Hello everyone, my name's Erin Annabelle Hunt. I'm 18 years old and I'm from Nottingham.
No model ever has to do this.
I felt really sorry for Erin, to be honest, because I just was on like the edge of my seat hoping that she would get the words out.
Oh, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, I've seen catwalks. They don't get to the end of the catwalk and go, hi, my name is Louise. I am 19 years old and
I'm wearing this apparently today.
Do you think you'll win?
Sorry, what was that?
Can't... One more time? Huh? Do I think I'm weird? What?
To be honest, deep down,
Why
I
haven't
don't
you
think
coloured
I'll
your
win,
ear in?
but I am
I would
proud
ask.
of getting this far.
When Erin said that she didn't mind and she didn't win, you just sort of heard the whole room go.
And I looked over at Lisa, and Lisa didn't seem very happy, and I was like, oh my God, Erin.
I think that I can be Britain's Next Top Model because I'm vivacious and I'm confident, and whatever I want, I'll go for it and I'll take it.
I think I did really good at the challenge.
That's Britain's Next Top Burglar.
I think I came across really well. Can I ask, which of your fellow models do you think is least likely to win and why?
Purely of because just happened. Erin, I'm sorry.
That's not the diplomatic answer, is it?
No.
I believe I've got what it takes to be Britain's Next Top Model. I thought I did really well. You know, I actually talked about why I would be a good model, why I would be good Britain's Next Top Model.
If you had a choice of fame or fashion, which would it be and why?
I think it'd be good if you had a mix of both because you don't really want to be famous.
Yeah, no. The question was the choice of fame or fashion.
Yeah.
What does that mean, though?
Are you in it for the fame or are you in it for the fashion, man?
Okay.
Famous going out looking like a tramp, so...
I felt slightly nervous when I stepped up in front of all those people, however, excited.
I think I should be Britain's Next Top Model because I am gorgeous.
When I stood up to talk, I probably made a few boo-boos.
I think I would try hard to be Britain's Next Top Model.
I should have believed in myself and said that I will be Britain's Next Top Model, which I do believe in.
It's rock guitar. It's really
I'm a bit silly and I'm a
silly.
bit mental. During the challenge, I threw a couple of jokes in and kind of felt the tumbleweed.
I've only just
blowing in
started
the
heing
wind.
Kate Moss
Someone
speak,
says, put on a frilly
so I don't know
frock,
if she
and I'll
managed to
go,
get
put on
round
a
to
frilly frock, all
the
right?
supermodel
And,
round, but she obviously didn't do this bit.
We missed it. What was that?
She's told him it's all bollocks.
Frock, and I'll go and put on a frilly frock, all right? Blowing in the wind. Someone says, put on a frilly frock, and I'll go and put on a frilly frock, all right? And
It's not that outrageous, is it?
I'd like to know your opinion on the size zero debate.
I'd like to know your opinion on why you've dressed like a prick today.
Why haven't you coloured your ear in?
I don't really agree with size 0 because models are out all over the place, so...
Jet says, have I missed Judge Boyle yet? Yeah, it's about 18 months ago, mate.
They're a big role model for a lot of young children.
My knees started going, everything started shaking, and I just thought, oh, Lord.
He is blackface, isn't he?
Well,
we don't know
an
for
eye
sure.
and a mouth, and he's not done his ear.
Sure.
And so, yeah, I've got my tail, I've got my flow. Confidence, personality, and legs.
And I just sort of blabbered on about absolutely nothing. I can't even remember what I was blabbering on about. I'm from Oxfordshire, I'm on the border of Oxfordshire and Gloucestershire.
When I first stepped up, my voice started breaking, so it's like I was a boy, like going through puberty. Hello, good afternoon. Please excuse my shaky voice, I'm very nervous. And I was like, you know what? They're here to see me, sort of thing. Like, we are the show.
Yes,
so
it did look like Elvis.
I want to say something to them. I want them to know, like, my views. So I was ready for it. When I applied for the show, I thought to myself, you know what? I'm just going to go and give it everything that I have, because I don't think different is necessarily bad, and different is not necessarily that you can't be a model.
I was so excited. I could have gone on like for hours, probably bored them to tears.
I think that I would bring...
It's looks, right?
Yes!
It's all looks.
It's looks and putting clothes on and being able to move in front of a camera. I don't remember the public speaking section of Victoria's Secret fashion show.
Again, they've literally just hired a room in a hotel.
Yeah, can you sit there and look sarcastic, please?
I can't really say a smile to it, because everyone's going to say, oh, bring a smile, passion, determination, hard work, and lots of love.
Tony's right, it's quite weird that the first... the first challenge is string 2 words together in front of people.
Yeah. I think it's part of, having watched a lot of these and enjoyed them in its time, it's part of the deconstruction process, because afterwards they'll say, you know, you talked bollocks there in front of those people and made an idiot of yourself.
To say, and I got up there and I was just like, I don't really know what else to say.
What is that that's just come up on my screen?
I always say that fortune favours the brave, and I think that I am brave and I am confident, and I feel that if you throw anything
She looks
at
like
me,
Tina from S Club.
I'm just going to throw it back at you, but even better.
It really did show me what this whole competition is going to be about, because at the end of the day, 100 people is going to be nothing compared to what's going to happen in the future.
It's not a fake dog!
Do you know what that is? Probably a handbag.
But it's moving! Look at that moving! What the fuck is that?
Congratulations, girls.
That was completely pointless.
I know we threw you in at the deep end, and they were a pretty intimidating bunch of people. But welcome
Look
to
at that
the
guy in the mask. Did you see him? He was fucking weird, right? What was that about? Anyway.
Extremely disappointed and insulted that you stood up there and you said that you didn't think you had a chance of winning this competition. And that's Aaron, Martha, and Leanne.
See? The deconstruction begins. Did really well, didn't you? No, you didn't.
I know we threw you in at the deep end, and they were a pretty intimidating bunch of people. But welcome to the wonderful world of fashion. Now, I have to say that some of you made me extremely disappointed and insulted.
Lisa, come on. No one was insulted.
You stood up there and you said that you didn't think you had a chance of winning this competition. And that's Aaron, Martha, and Leanne.
Get the fuck out of my hotel room that we've hired.
I knew she was going to say it because I was the worst. Really, proper the worst.
Already starting to doubt herself.
I didn't realise what I'd said until I got back. And it's only because I was nervous.
This is quite an old-fashioned... It's like that dating programme we saw with that horrible rock man.
Yeah.
But there's a very old-fashioned way of doing a programme where you film like a whole week and then they have these talking heads where they go, well, of course, well, what happened was I remember standing, you know, and they'd do this whole...
Yeah. But also, just remember, they all went in all full of flipping apprentice style. Yeah, I'm going to win. I'm going to be the best one. I'm going to do whatever it takes. And they immediately start to take them to bits.
I didn't mean to.
Now, however, Alexandra, I was extremely excited by you. You really showed that you want to win this competition, and your determination...
She's the one to watch.
Really shone through.
Hate her.
So, girls, there's going to be plenty more challenges ahead, lots more opportunities for you to redeem yourselves. But now I think it's time for you to relax after your stressful morning, and I think I have something that might interest you. Here's the key!
So they'll have to stay in the same flat.
Here it is, baby. Now it's time.
Yeah, later Lindsay says it's not really on the same level as Tyra's blow up. We were all rooting for you, how dare you? That was something else.
Really pissed off. Wait. No!
I know, it looks fine.
Look at this amazing house that's too good for the likes of you.
As soon as we entered the doors of the house today, we were all screaming. It was amazing. The house is amazing, and I think that we're all realising, you know, this competition is really stepping up this year.
First thing you do in that scenario
Bagsy
is go
your
and
room.
Bagsy your bed. First, there'll be a couple of double beds. Bagsy a fucking double bed.
Well, no, because they'll end up sleeping with another girl.
It says, welcome to your new home, girls. I hope you like it. Now it's time to pick your roommate.
I would not be the first up there. I'd be the one sleeping in the back.
Everybody ran upstairs and I sort of tried my best to keep up with everybody. I was getting really stressed, really anxious. I'm really pissed off.
We got 2 beds. No, wait. How many beds are there?
I managed to bag myself my double bed. Double bed? But unfortunately, it's very short-lived because now I'm sharing with someone because she couldn't find a bed.
Because she couldn't find a bed.
They didn't have
sharing a bed. What can I
one,
say?
2, 3 to create friction straight away.
Girls, tonight more than ever, you will need your beauty sleep. Tomorrow you will need to be more fresh-faced than ever. Be ready at 6 a.m. When Martha said we all had to be ready for 6, it was just like, are you kidding?
As soon as we got the Lisa mail, we all marched up to our beds, got in the pyjamas and went to sleep.
Uh-oh. There's been an incursion.
Not my new sofa.
Get down, please, Georgie.
No, you don't.
Look at his face. What did I do?
No, you don't.
Good boy.
Not my new sofa.
Good boy.
Dickhead.
Good boy.
I need to redeem myself because yesterday the challenge went horrible.
It was awful. Like, because she said she was
never have to do it again, love. Let it go.
And I can't even
And you can't be
remember
here if you don't want to win it. Why?
So now today we have to really, really work hard. If it's a challenge or a shoot, we just need to work our hardest.
So it begins. Do exactly as you're told. Don't question.
When we walked into the warehouse this morning, I was just looking around
Is there a
because
test
it's
where
so...
the photographer tries to get them to do a bit of blue, and if they do it, they're out? Is that
weird? And I was
I
like,
mean, kind of, yeah, because there's always a new shoot, right? And there's always one girl who doesn't want to do it, and they always bully her into doing it.
I'm the new Faces booker for Models One. We represent some of the biggest models around at the moment, from Linda Evangelista to Agnes Dean, Yasmin Le Bon and Twiggy.
I just thought that could be me. Like, he could be representing me.
Reality shock. This guy might handle my career.
So today's all about natural beauty. So I've paired you up, and I want you to take 2 Polaroids of your partners. I want you to decide what the best features are and what the worst features are. I see some of you have spent some time applying this morning, but today is all about natural beauty, so I need you to remove every last scrap of makeup you're wearing.
When Julian told us to take all our makeup off, I was literally, like, devastated.
It was a bit daunting. I was like, oh, everyone's going to see me with no makeup on at home.
I noticed that Alexandra, when she was taking her makeup off in the mirror, she was only like tapping it really lightly. I was like, your makeup off? And she's like, yeah. And I was like, no. So your best feature is your eyes.
Oh, so close up!
Yeah, it's just your eyes, though.
Stitching her up.
Jodie Marshall.
Yeah, but it's not for her to tell you what her worst feature is. It's for you. Erin basically just stood there and waited for Ali to tell her what her worst feature was. I mean, if she wants to win this competition, I think...
I would get that removed.
What? Oh, that. Is it not a piercing?
No, I don't think it is.
She needs to wake up and get with the programme.
What is it? What is it?
It might be.
When I told Ali her worst feature was her arms, because it was a bit flabby, she looked at me like, oh, why are you saying that? So I changed it to her muffin handles.
Flipping heck, mate. What muffin handles?
There's nothing else.
What do you keep there? Pretty standard. Scar, not great. Worst feature.
Isn't this horrible? They immediately turn them on each other.
So what's her worst feature for you?
Really fine to match, but I'd have to say her boobies.
There's a bit of something going on between these two. I don't know if they really like each other. I think maybe she picked it because she knows that she's not so happy with her boobs.
When Lauren told me what my best feature was, I was really, really happy because she chose my face.
Yeah, look, you can see them on the guy. Definitely your cheekbones.
The only thing I could really honestly think of was, I'd say her eyebrows.
And I just thought, it's all right because that can be fixed. So at least it's not something like your face is ugly.
I was paired up with Rachel and I wasn't really particularly happy with that. Her nose looked fine from the front, I think, but from the side, I think it's the worst feature. When I was telling Rachel what her worst feature was,
I think she's the most modelly looking woman there.
Telling her because I'm not here to make friends.
So what's her worst feature then?
Her worst feature is her teeth.
Finally someone got the whole concept that actually is a competition.
Yeah, of course.
You have to pick each other's
Be
worst
honest.
feature. You're the one shooting it.
No! I'm going to do your bum, and I was like...
Just do it.
Not the camera. Firstly,
I'll tell you what's going to happen now.
This is a competition.
Your worst feature is the thing that makes you different. It's the thing that's going to make you famous. That's what they'll spin it on.
Throw it
How dare
away.
you criticise another woman?
Erin, you let Ali tell you what to do. I think you need to come out of yourself and get with the competition a bit more. I think you have potential, but you threw it away today. Stephanie, I think you made the wrong choice. I think you need to be a little bit more aware of what works in fashion. Most models have small boobs and it's not actually an issue at all.
I knew what my reasons were and I could justify them, but obviously I need to learn a little bit more.
Rachel, you did very well. You're very assertive. You made the right choice and you didn't let anyone influence your judgment.
When Julian mentioned Rachel's name, I was very annoyed because I was Rachel's partner and I feel I did just as well as
He's going
Rachel
to
did.
instill confidence in
So I have to pick a winning
You
couple for
think?
today's challenge.
This is
The winners will
exactly
get
it.
a
I mean, this
VIP
is
trip
the
to the
first
open-air ice rink
task.
at the Natural History
And then just
Museum
start breaking them
with
down like
champagne
this.
reception. And the winners are... Lindsay and Sophie. Well done.
When Julian announced we'd won, I was like, great, this is the first challenge and we'd won it. I was so excited and happy.
You guys can pick 2 other pairs to go with you.
I'll pick Lauren and Steph.
Oh, I want everyone, but I have to pick my roommates. It's only fair.
The reward was really good. We got to get out of the house, away from everything, just relax.
We all had an absolute crack. We were just laughing our hearts away.
Oh, it looks... It's chucking it down.
When we came back from the reward, the kitchen was an absolute mess.
Producers, can you look like Cinderella being left at home
It is
while they're all
time to have a house meeting.
House meeting, here we go. I'm in. I'm back in again.
A house meeting? Seriously? Not yet.
Right. I think, don't want to sound like a nag, and you can all shout at me if you want, but I think one thing is came back today, which was really good because we had a nice day and you guys, you know, you had a really nice dinner and stuff. But I don't know who cooked, but you all just left the table and there was just so much crap on the table. I know, like, some people, hold on, I know some people cleaned their own things.
People are not clearing up after themselves. Bowls have to be washed. I was just like, where did that come from?
Mess is not a problem, like cups and stuff, but when you've, like, been cooking and there's food, like, left on the counters, that's really unhygienic.
I think Steph called a house meeting just to hear her own voice speak and to get most of the attention, which she always does.
Everyone seems to surprisingly
take everything. It's like Jack FM studio. People leaving shit in there.
'Twas ever thus, every place we've ever worked.
Jake Yap leaving shit in there.
Did he?
Yes, he did. Dom Jolly and Selfie leaving shit in there. Not masses, like a cup, the odd cup and a bit of paper.
Yeah.
Fucking take
But
it
it's
out.
more noticeable because there aren't that many presenters.
No.
It's not like there's a shift.
I was really disappointed in
After
Jake.
shift.
Take it out. Jakey. It's our workplace. You know, and it wasn't a lot. It's a cup and a bit of paper, right? But take it out.
Yeah.
It's 2013, Tony.
Thing I said on board, which was great, so I can definitely say that my first house meeting was an absolute success.
Remember, girls, the camera never lies. Tomorrow, you must be ready to bear more than just your soul.
We'll do the faces.
Oh my God, we're gonna get naked.
Not straight
I'm a
away,
little
surely.
bit scared because never done anything like that in my life.
I wasn't particularly that bothered about the thoughts of going nude because I will do anything to win this competition.
Hey, this is serious. If we're going nude, I don't know what I'm going to do.
Nice, beautiful, beautiful.
Based on today's photo shoot, there's not a model there.
Tomorrow,
Fuck off!
Let's see your bum.
Fuck off.
you will meet with the judges, and for one of you, it will be the end of your journey.
Straight in with a new shoe.
We walked into the photographic studio.
Well, that way you get to see all of them naked, as opposed to if it's a few weeks down the line.
You only get a
you
few.
miss 6, 7, 8
Plus, they've
girls.
just had a nice little warm-up of being told exactly what they should be hiding away and ashamed of.
And we saw two people standing there, and I think the general consensus was
He looked like a prick.
the game has begun.
Good morning, ladies, and welcome to your first photo shoot. I'm your guest creative.
It's Jerry DeVoe. He's a style guru.
And creative director.
My name is Jerry DeVoe. I'm a style guru. And I would like you to take your clothes off for me, please.
Just in a stylish way, not in a pervy way.
Oh, I'm not a pervert. I'm a style
This
guru.
is fashion.
Director today for this photo shoot. I'm Jerry DeVoe.
I'm Jerry DeVoe. I'm a style guru.
Are you, though? Because you sound like you know what you're saying. But
His
you
real
also...
name is Jerry Smith. You're right, Professor.
Contributing editor for Tatler magazine.
Okay.
And I have worked with many supermodels.
well known for its nude
Naomi
shoots.
Campbell, Yasmin Laban, Veronica Webb. And today we have an amazing photographer, Elizabeth Hoff, who's also worked with many supermodels. Naomi Campbell also, Erin O'Connor, and your host, Lisa Snowden.
Meeting Elizabeth and Jerry was incredible. They've worked with so many amazing people whom I hope that one day I'll be able to work with or be as good as.
So today, ladies, we're going to be modeling one thing, and actually that's one thing only. It's a fabulous pair of Rock and Republic jeans.
All right, toughness.
So it wasn't completely naked. We were half covered up and I could handle the frontage being out.
Okay, guys, so today it's about feminine empowerment. It's about...
But you will have to show us your tits.
It's literally the opposite of that.
strong shapes, it's about simplicity, and it's about you. So let's go for it.
Now, historically in these scenarios, there's always been one girl, I don't want to do it. Generally in America, it's because they've either got a boyfriend or they're Christian, right? And they'll say, I don't want to do this. And then they'll get guilt-tripped into doing it. Or they'll get sacked.
I'm ready. We're going to go. I'm going to have fun. Excited. So let's do it.
I'm not my nanny, my granny.
Yeah.
Is that the rain? What's going on? Is that the rain or is that...
What?
You not hear that? Hello?
Oh. What the fuck? What's that squeaking noise? It's not raining.
What was that? Yeah. No, Professor, no.
Basically want you guys to start off
Oh my God, I've
by
just seen
showing
his
me what
necklace.
you're
It's
going
an
to do.
anchor.
Let's get on set and
almost
derobe.
correct.
Good. So relax, nice, relaxed energy.
Oh, okie dokie. We're going that way.
You
Are we
put it
looking at the
round,
jeans at all, or
Alexander's
is it
waist,
just
that's
no?
nice.
Okay, fine.
And then
Their breasts are pushed up against each other.
Yeah, and they
That's
met each
weird.
other yesterday.
Nah, mate, that's weird.
bring your shoulders round. Yeah. Good.
No.
Alexandra's the full package. I think she's got great potential.
I should probably skip this for TOS reasons. Oh!
Is that a child? Yeah, it's mine. Hi.
Hiya.
Congratulations on your first photo shoot. Enjoy tonight, girls, because it could be your last.
It will be
Tomorrow,
for one of
you will
them.
meet with the judges, and for one of you, it will be the end of your journey.
We knew this was coming, but I don't want to hear that it's actually here.
So it's elimination. Personally, I'm feeling quite confident.
I didn't really know what to feel. I was just hoping that it weren't me that's going home.
Suddenly.
Right, so now what happens is they'll go
She's
for a
so
panel.
quiet,
One of them will be nice, one will be a complete arsehole. At least one.
The good thing is that if somebody goes out, there's no blood.
We felt like that.
I don't think she...
To pick somebody.
Since you came,
Beautiful.
Here we go. The destruction begins. It's really old, it's from 2014.
Hello, ladies. Welcome to your first elimination. Now, you may have noticed that we have 2 new judges on the panel this year. Firstly, Jerry DeVoe, who you'll remember from your photo
He
shoot
was the style guru from yesterday.
this week.
I'm contributing editor for Tatler, which is...
Oh, he's got an anchor. I thought you meant he had an anchor.
They can't see it because we're behind the box, but I just want you to see his pendant there. Someone's bought him a present.
I thought it was an anchor, as in a Greek anchor. An Egyptian anchor.
No, an ank.
It's pronounced anchor.
Is it?
I think it is.
I thought it's ank.
I think it's pronounced anchor. Guys, I'm prepared to be wrong on this one, but is the Egyptian thing pronounced anchor or ank?
Any ancient Egyptians in the house?
It's the oldest magazine in the world. I've worked with many supermodels, too many to count. Model, you need to
What
be
are you
a
doing there with your
star,
face?
Figure. So what I'm going to expect from this...
Most respected photographers.
I'm from Iceland. I started modeling when I was 18. I've done Italian Vogue to German Vogue. I've worked everywhere, all over the world. I've been a working photographer for 15 years. I've shot Lisa Snowden, I've shot Linda Evangelista, Claudia Schiffer, Naomi Campbell, and the list goes on. I'm looking for a girl that is beautiful, that she's intelligent, she's got passion, and she'll be able to bring herself above the cut.
Takes good pictures and wear clothes nicely.
Hi, girls.
Hi. It also gives me great pleasure to introduce our guest panelist this week, Elizabeth Hoff, who is your photographer.
Hello again.
Hi. She seems nice.
The girl that becomes Britain's next top model will win a contract with one of the UK's leading agencies, Models One. She'll have a Max Factor cosmetics campaign. And she'll have a 6-page fashion spread and be on the front cover of Company magazine.
The big time. The big time.
So this week it was all about getting to know the real you. So now it's time to assess your work. Well, Catherine
If you're really
and Leanne,
lucky, you could be on the
please
front
step
page of
forward.
Take a Break.
So, girls, your very first photo shoot. How did you find it?
Loved it. Yeah,
They're going to show the
yeah,
pictures.
really comfortable with it.
So we're going to take a look at your first photograph. Here it is.
All right.
Your jeans look great. I mean, I as a woman really want to wear those.
Yeah, you guys actually shocked me because they set the standard.
Leanne, I think you look stunning. You photograph really, really well.
What's interesting about this picture as well is that this was actually your own shape.
That pose is just so beautiful and natural. Well done, girls. Next up, we have Stephanie and Alexandra. Let's take a look at your photo shoot. Here it is. You like it?
I don't.
Tell me why.
I think it's very strange seeing yourself in a way which you're not used to.
I thought, Stephanie, you took over a bit. You have a tendency to go into the more glamorous side, a little stronger. And I think you can tone that back a bit. Alex, I would book you as a model from that picture.
Since you came up here and said, oh, I don't like it.
Take your top off. Don't look
I
sexy.
don't know if I would book you as a photographer.
It's all about smoke and mirrors. So if you walk in here and tell us your mirror is broken and the smoke machine is busted, we're not going to book you.
Oh, you're a bad person.
Okay?
Next up, Messiah and Louise. Come forward, girls. Here's your best shot.
Is that the second pop they've had at her?
I love it.
I think if you guys are to stay here longer, you're going to definitely have to step up your game.
So incredible how different you are here in person than you are there. But I think you guys did a good job. I mean, for first time ever.
Louise, I love you like that fresh face. This, it's a little too much makeup.
Real
Too
life,
colourful.
I don't like.
Next up, we have Lauren and Lisa. Here's your best shot, girls.
Lauren, you know, you look a bit rocky, a bit attitudey. I think it's perfect for that shot. Lisa, I think you need to build your confidence because I think in your eyes there you can still see a little bit of insecurity.
I think the girls did a good job. I'd just like to see what you're going to do next week.
Yeah, I know. Can Charlotte and Rachel come down, please? Let's have a look at your best shot.
I am quite impressed with it. Like, I really thought I was going to do a lot worse. I've been really stressed now about it.
You both look like professional models to me in this.
Wow. I'm going to start crying in a minute.
That's like the one thing all of us want to hear.
I think, for me, Rachel definitely is killing me in this picture.
Lindsay and Sophie, here's your best shot.
Soph, I felt you were the most
Look at my jeans.
unconfident. And, I mean, you turned out the shot, it's not perfect, it's not great, it's not my favorite shot, but it's not bad either. Lindsay, your body is perfect for this type of shoot.
You guys come across flat, and you're not flat to me now.
And Martha and Aaron. Here is your best shot.
Oh my God!
So weird.
I didn't think we would get this shot, you know, on the day, I have to say.
They look
I
like
think
little
Elizabeth
girls.
helped you a lot to deliver the shot.
The beginning was a shambles. It wasn't really working. You weren't really giving me any confidence.
What you failed there on that day, you have to nail here. If you don't do it, I will send you home.
Thank you for your confidence.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, girls, now we need to deliberate. And when I call you back into the room, I'll be telling you which one of you girls will be packing your bags.
You can see you're insecure behind your eyes.
Tonight.
Oh, well, could it
so
be
guys, it's our first deliberation.
Since the moment I started this
so let's start with
competition, you've been
Leanne
taking me to
first.
bits, and then you get me to take my top off.
Lane just said, what the hell just swished past Ian and Kath? What? I didn't see anything.
100% convinced. I don't know if this is just a lucky shot.
She looked gorgeous in every shot, but she looked the same in every shot.
Okay, and Catherine.
She had a tough partner to be with in terms of quality, and she raised her game.
I concur, Captain.
I think she's somebody that we could really mould, and I think she'd be like a little sponge, just absorbing all the information that we're going to give her. So let's talk about Stephanie.
I think Stephanie thinks Stephanie knows best at the moment, and she needs to learn to take direct.
What do you think?
She did snuff.
Which one are we going to destroy?
Okay. I have 14 beautiful girls standing in front of me, but I only have 13 photographs in my hands. These photographs represent the 13 of you who will still be in the running to becoming Britain's next top model.
Same every week.
The first name I'm going to call is Rachel. First girl forward, you know what that means. Totally rocked it on your photo shoot. Congratulations, Rachel. You're still in the running to becoming Britain's next top model. Lisa.
And then we have two at the end.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. And then one gets let off.
Louis. Congratulations. Is Leanne. Little Miss Latina. Stephanie. Charlotte. Congratulations, Charlotte. Lindsay. Congratulations. Martha. Martha, you got to shake off that awkwardness with your body because you've got it going on. Congratulations. The next girl going through is Masira. Well done, Masira. Congratulations.
I've never seen this.
Can Sophie and Aaron please step forward?
Rock of love. Here's the thing.
Girls, I only have one photograph in my hands. And this photograph represents the girl who is still in the running to becoming Britain's next top model. The girl's name I do not call will have to go back to the apartment, pack up her things, and leave immediately. Sophie, on your photo shoot this week, you gave us one expression. And in the fashion industry, versatility is crucial. And Aaron,
happy,
in the world of
sad,
fashion,
sexy.
it's all about confidence. And we're starting to wonder whether you have that confidence.
If you have, you won't tomorrow.
Aaron, we think you do. Congratulations, you're still in the running to becoming Britain's next top model.
But you're a bit shit, so we will take you down again next week. Is the implication. She doesn't realise she's dodged a bullet by getting out so early.
I think Erin deserved to go more than I did today. I don't really think she wants it that much. And it's like, it's so awful to give up your dream. Someone doesn't really appreciate it that much. At the moment, it does feel like my dream is over, but I'll see how I feel tomorrow. I'm not going to obviously ever give up, because if you want something that bad like I do, you don't. Just let it go. But at the moment, I don't really want to do anything.
TV's fucking awful.
Isn't it horrible?
TV is absolutely awful. What a horrible, horrible business.
Next week, they're wearing paper.
Oh. Okay, we're going to cut away from that. I'm just worried I'm going to have to cut that booby stuff out from earlier on. Right, we're done. That's it. That's your lot. Oh, my throat is going. Don't forget, sign up for Patreon, please. Patreon.com/Ian and Catherine. And also, sign up for Patreon, please. If we can just get that exclamation mark Oodie again. Don't forget, we can get you £35 or $35 off of an Oodie. There we go. Thank you, Richard, for the Patreon. Let me do that. There we go. Oh, Richard's done that as well. There we go. $35 off when you buy an Oodie. Head over to theoodie.co.uk. Put in the code TLNA. Oh, I didn't put the code in there. Look, I'm an idiot.
And I'd like to say that I have so many people standing before me, and you're all still in the running to become Britain's next top chat member. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. What's the matter?
I didn't put the TLNA code in the fucking Oodie thing. Let me do that. So we can we'll have that for tomorrow.
All right.
But let me just do it. Hang on. Commands. I thought I had. Obviously, I hadn't.
Oh, dear.
There we go. That was done. No, what? We'll have it on.
You spotted it.
We'll have it tomorrow. Right, let's go and raid
those guys.
These boys.
Ask if they're all right.
There's no clear path between points, and statistically, very poor odds of success.
Thank you, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow at 7.
Take care of yourselves.
No secret.
Chowsy chow chow.
Hitman.
Playing Grand Theft Auto.
Oh, I'm sure they're doing the nice thing where they do deliveries and that.